Wait.
Okay.
I noticed on the page before that there's some Dipper and Mabel nonsense with
Yes.
her
Blah
going
blah blah blah.
and
I'm a congressman.
relates to all rights reserved and this saying. I think this might be a code. More on codes later on. All right. Dippers
And Mabel's.
Guide to Mystery and Nonstop Fun.
Wait, and non-stop fun. That was me.
Shoot. Okay. Starting for real this time. Dippers
Okay. And Mabel's.
Guide to Mystery.
And non-stop fun.
Written by Dipper Pines.
And Mabel Pines.
With help from Robbie Renzetti and Shane Houghton. Based on a series created by Alex Hirsch. To whatever intrepid mystery hunter gets their hands on this book, my name is Dipper Pines. During my summer in the strange town of Gravity Falls, I've seen so many paranormal and baffling things that I could fill up an entire book. Luckily for you, and for me, I found this cursed, empty old book up in the attic of the Mystery Shack. By the time I'm done writing and you're done reading, you'll have all you need to know to become a world-class paranormal expert like myself. In addition, if I'm kidnapped, blasted into another dimension, turned to stone, or taken by forces I can't imagine, I may call on you to save me one day, so take notes. Dipper.
And then there's a picture of Dipper that I drew, and he looks really paranoid and creeped out. Hey there, Mabel Pines here. I had to jump on Dipper's bed for a full half hour before he agreed to let me co-author his book. And lucky for you, the fun factor of this little project has just skyrocketed to 1,010%. If you read my selections, and why wouldn't you, you'll learn everything you need to know to become the funnest kid in your neighborhood, your town, and maybe, just maybe, the whole world. Love, Mabel.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to interrupt me for the parts that she has crossed out. So,
I can
okay.
do that.
I apologize in advance for my sister's participation in this book. Who do us guys think is gonna die in the series finale? The horrifying head that can't feed itself. Someone get in my mouth! He's just gonna die.
I kind of love the I guess he's like a cephalopod. He's like a head and and an arm. I guess that would be a head and a foot. I kind of love him though, but I don't think he's gonna survive the finale. No.
Nope. Sorry, it's lagging, guys. I forgot that my mom was going to be using the internet because it's President's Day.
Static Fox, you're gonna die in the finale?
Oh, no.
No!
About the author. Dipper Pines currently resides in Gravity Falls, Oregon, where he solves mysteries and keeps the forces of darkness at bay. The legend of the Gobblewonker and the curious case the beheaded Waxman are among his legendary adventures, which you can read about in the Home and Garden section of the Gravity Falls Gospel. He's been awarded the Distinguished President's Key and had his bedtime pushed from 9 to 10:30 in recognition of his achievements.
This guy! Mabel Pines is qualified to write about fun because she is the most fun person in the world. As evidence, I'm not going to make you read a big long bio like some people, but instead, here is a drawing of a cute cat bouncing on a giant strawberry. Or maybe it's just a tiny cat on a regular-sized strawberry. You decide! Is that you or is that me that says the don't
That's
lick?
you.
Oh, don't lick this coffee stain. I'm saving it for later.
All right.
It's a chocolate stain, not a coffee stain.
How are we going to read you having crossed out this...
I'm just going to interrupt you like an interrupting cow.
Okay, or an interrupting horse head on a skateboard.
Yes. He's got legs too. He's a fancy head.
Okay, here we go. Your guide to this guide.
Scratch out. It's a horse head on a skateboard.
Then you have to...
Fun with...
Allies and enemies. Is something supernatural
Fun.
going on? Preparing for your supernatural encounter. Gravity Falls and other places
Fun.
to be paranoid.
Fun with
Monsters and ghosts. The unnatural supernatural.
SARS. Thumbs up rainbow.
What to do when the monster is you. The trouble with time travel. Codes, curses, and other
Super fun and
secret stuff.
applause. Mabel's Guide. It's my turn now. Whee! Okay. Mabel's Guide to the Fun Stuff. Forget about all those silly titles and numbers. If you want to get to the fun, just look for the Mabel Seal of Quality. It's a seal, and he's wearing a sweater. But it's me. I'm a seal. When you see one of these, you know you're in for a good time with some fun activities, fun craft projects, fun challenges, serious insights into the mysteries of life. Just kidding. That's one of Mabel's fun jokes. Gotta keep light with Dipper doing all the gloom and doom stuff like, watch out for mystery. That's a
I don't sound like that.
Oh, I don't sound like that. Fun with
Allies and enemies. Before you begin your investigation, you have to learn to distinguish friend from foe. Sometimes the scariest creatures you'll encounter are the normal people you meet. And I'm not talking about my Grunkle Stan first thing in the morning, although I wish I could get that image out of my head. There is a list of my allies and enemies in case you ever encounter them. Grunkle Stan. Distinguishing features: fez/absurd amounts of shoulder hair. Special ability: can lie in 0.00531 seconds. Status: ally.
Grunkle Stan has the heart of a lion and the face of a bridge troll.
It's got the
Here's a picture of a cat.
heart of a lion. Zeus. Distinguishing features: large stomach bones. Special ability: can break/fix anything. Status: ally.
Zeus is like a giant anime panda creature that makes the forests grow and lets you sleep on his tummy.
Wendy. Distinguishing features: impossibly cool. Special ability: can create origami with an axe. Status: ally.
In my mind, Wendy is a warrior princess from the moon of Venus. It's true.
Lil Gideon. Distinguishing features: giant and frightening white hair. Special ability: an admittedly beautiful singing voice. Status: enemy.
Yup, yeah, boo.
Robbie. Distinguishing features: his black hair, black hoodie, and black pants. Special ability: making girls like him for no reason whatsoever. Status: enemy, ally, frenemy.
He wears more makeup than I do.
Candy. Distinguishing features: very thick glasses. Special ability: can stare at you without blinking for a really long time. Status: Mabel's friends are odd.
Dipper doesn't appreciate Candy's inner beauty. I've told her she should wear her inner beauty on the outside, but Candy says that her guts would just go spilling all over.
Grenda. Distinguishing feature: that voice. Special ability: I think her entire torso might be one big muscle. Status: I'm calling her an ally because I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Have you seen those arms?
When I become president, she's going to be my bodyguard.
Happy President's Day, by the way.
Happy President's Day!
Mabel. Distinguishing features: her endless supply of homemade sweaters. Special ability: her unique view on life. Status: my closest ally and best friend.
Aw, thanks, bro. Here, let me do one for you. Dipper. Distinguishing feature: the pine tree trucker hat biz. Also his squeaky puberty voice.
Hey!
Special abilities: can sneeze like a kitten. Status: the best brother in the world, in the entire world. Although he could stand to shower more.
I may have to change Mabel's status to enemy. Is something
Fun.
supernatural going on? Supernatural going on? There's a little photo of me staring at a closet.
And me with the body of an octopus and a rubber duck.
What? That's not what I was. That's not what the goal of the photo was when I took it.
That's what you're thinking of, though. That's what
No,
you're thinking
no,
about
I was
in the
trying to.
picture.
It's
Look
supposed
at
to
the
like.
bubbles coming from your head, Dipper.
It was supposed to imply like the boogeyman, or. I mean, that's not even the door to the bathroom. Why would I be thinking of you in the bath?
I don't know. I'm not you. It's your thoughts, Dipper.
I know. You're saying, why would you be reading this book if there wasn't something strange going on? Well, the mystery of why your sister takes so long in the bathroom may be hard to solve, but that doesn't mean the answer is outside the laws of nature.
I told you were thinking about the bathroom, Dipper.
Before you can become a master of the paranormal like me, you need to be able to tell the difference between the merely odd and the truly miraculous. Sights, sounds, and smells to watch out for. Out of context, hair, odors, and strange noises are often mistaken for proof of the supernatural. Ask yourselves these hard questions before jumping to conclusions. Hi, 123 Happy Bird. Hairball. Is this definitive evidence that werewolves are invading your town, or is your sister shedding? Ectoplasmic goo. Is that puddle of thick liquid, physical residue from a paranormal creature, or did Waddles drool on the floor? Ear-piercing screech. Is that a demon being summoned from the underworld, or Robbie screaming out one of his original songs? That's a lovely photo. Sickening stench. Does the pungent smell of rotten eggs and motor oil mixed with sewage mean you're being visited by a dumpster troll, or is Old Man McGucka trying to cook again? Ghastly groan. Is this the sound of a tortured soul longing to escape to the ghostly afterlife, or is Grunkle Stan trying to get out of his chair? Burning odor. Can that eye-watering stench of rotting, heated organic waste be an evil fairy attempting a seance, or did your sister just discover perfume?
Mabel's Pump Up the Fun Challenge. Okay, let's shove all the weirdo stuff aside and turn your humdrum afternoon into a record-setting event. There are opportunities for record setting all around you. You just need to know how to look. On this very page I am writing, there are challenges to be had. For instance, how many exclamation points can you put at the end of a sentence? New record, 15. Or how big can you make the letters? Or how many interesting, strange, exciting, crazy, surprising, goofy, startling, bewildering, thrilling, bizarre, outlandish, wild, silly, senseless, ridiculous, zany adjectives can you use in a row? Or, how many times can you write your favorite word on one page? I'll go first. My favorite word and favorite pet pig is waddles! Waddles, 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 waddles. You can go on, Dipper. I'll be saying waddles for a while. Waddles, waddles, waddles.
Her current record is 99. Strange weather we're having, or supernatural omen. The natural world can come up with some pretty strange stuff all on its own. A paranormal investigator needs to develop a keen sense of which conditions call for an umbrella and which call for hiding in your top secret headquarters. Can you tell which events described below are weird weather or other astrological events, and which are signs of the supernatural? Number 1, swirling winds that lift your house off the ground. 2, large ice balls that fall like rain. 3, there are 3 suns. 4, frogs that fall from the sky. 5, the moon turns blue. 6, blood rain. 7, the sun turns black. Alright, can you guys figure it out? I'll give you some time in the live chat there. Let me see if I can get all of those on screen. There we go. Alright, what do you guys think? Take your time to fill out the answer. junk like sand or dust in the air combining with the rainwater.
Eclipse viewer. All right, you guys ready? You're gonna need to run around your house before I start listing the instructions. So get prepared. Get in your starting positions, dudes. What you'll need: a box. I prefer a cereal box. A champion track runner, according to the commercials. Step 2. Glue the piece of white paper to the bottom of the cereal box. Step 3. Cut off the ends of the top of the box tabs. Now you got 2 openings, dog. Step 4. Tape the tinfoil over one of the openings. Step 5. Poke a small hole in the foil with a pen or needle. Step 6. Holding the viewer with the sun shining down and on the pinhole and foil. Step 7. Look through the other opening and move the box around till you'll see the sun at the bottom. You're totally owning that eclipse, dude. Warning. This viewer is for solar eclipses only. Do not attempt to use for a lunar eclipse or its powers will be harnessed for evil. You might turn into a werewolf or something. That's a real thing. My cousin Reggie's seen it happen, dudes.
Mabel's Insta-Hat you're holding right now. Flip it over and put that sucker on your head. You look so good right now. Pet cap. Got a pet? Put it on your head. Most animals won't stay on your head for long. I know this from experience. Use duct tape or a pretty ribbon and a bow.
Preparing for your supernatural encounter. So you've confirmed that... thank you for the Journal 3 sticker, Mabel.
You're welcome.
So you've confirmed that something otherworldly is happening, but are you prepared to confront the supernatural? Test your readiness with this quiz. Are you ready for this? A quiz to see if you have what it takes. 1. Everyone, get ready to fill out this quiz. 1. When I discover a monster living in a refrigerator, I A. Scream and run. B. Scream and cower in place. C. Stifle a scream and reach for the ketchup. D. Throw the fridge off a cliff and watch it explode on the rocks below.
Owls. A piece of white paper as big as the bottom of the box. A small bit of...
Trouble better watch out for me. 4. I can be described as A. Just a scared kid. B. A normal kid. C. A normal kid who can do special things. Or D. The best kid for the job. 5. When you are trapped and there is no way out, you think A. Ah! B. Please. No! No! C. There's always some way out. Or D. Whatever's trapped me in is in for it now. Give yourself a point for each time you answered A, 2 for B, 3 for C, and 4 for D. Then total your score. 5 to 8, Scarederson. Maybe you should stay home, see what's on TV. 9 to 12, Thompson. Come with us, but hang back a little. 13 to 16 points, Investigator material. Sounds like you and me have a lot in common. Want to join our team? 17 to 20 points. The author of journal number 3? Wow, you must be a superhero. Why are you even reading this book? I should be learning from you.
How dumb are Dipper's quizzes in multicolors? It's got the Mabel seal of quality. A Mabel quiz about Dipper's quiz you just took. 1. Dipper asks you about your scream, but Dipper's scream A. Sounds like a 9-year-old girl.
Hey!
B. Sounds like a 3-year-old
Mabel.
girl. C. Sounds like a dolphin caught in a net.
Hey!
Or D. Can only be heard by dogs. 2. The best tool for answering Dipper's quiz is A. A skeptical attitude. B. Something pointy like a pencil. C. Tricking him into answering it for you. Or D. Feeding it to a goat. 3. My attitude towards question 3 is A. It should have been question 1. B. 3 questions is already too many. C. Answer it when it comes my way. Or D. is the magic number, so watch out for its magic powers. 4. I can best describe Dipper's quiz as A. Something dumb for dummies. B. Yeah! C. A page in a book. Or D. I'd rather not describe the quiz. Taking it is boring enough. 5! You are at question 5, and the quiz maker has run out of questions. A. Woohoo! B. Can I go now? C. C is always the right answer, so I will answer C. Or D. Perfect! I have run out of answers. Scoring. Give yourself 1 point for each time you answered. Then give yourself another point each time you answered. Then give yourself as many points as you want. Congratulations, you are now a wizard. In your face!
Proper clothing for paranormal investigations. You've prepared, you've done your research, it's time to suit up. Part of fighting the forces of the unknown means knowing what to wear at all times. When you're in the middle of a hot pursuit, you don't want an untied shoelace to trip you up. Here's a handy checklist of what you should wear. Form-fitting clothes. Loose clothes always snag on branches, rocks, or nails when you're desperately trying to tactically run away. 2. Quality footwear for running, climbing, kicking. Also get something with a distinctive tread so you don't mistakenly start tracking yourself. Belt, good for holding items and tools you may need. Plus it's great for holding up your pants. 4. Blue pine tree hat, the most important clothing item you can bring because, well, it's just really cool.
Side note, have you ever seen the Spiderwick Chronicles?
No.
Okay, well then that means you definitely haven't seen the special features for the Spiderwick Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
In which this one guy's like, okay, to protect yourself from the secrets we're about to tell you, I want you to pour a circle of salt around your chair. I'll wait. Now that you have this circle of salt around your chair, you are ready to learn the mysteries. Like, this is legit in the special features of the Spiderwick Chronicles.
Amazing. Pizza King 566. This is a stream of us doing a live cold reading of Dipper and Mabel's Guide to the Unexplained, which is a book release to tie in with Gravity Falls. I am trying to sound like Dipper. She's trying to sound like Mabel. Sometimes I'm trying to sound like Seuss, or sometimes she's trying to sound like Candy. We'll just see how the day goes.
It's gonna be so cold, but it's gonna be so hot.
Yeah.
We're doing this in preparation for the finale, which is tonight. And
7 p.m.
So,
7 p.m., not 8 p.m.
7.
7.
Not 7:30. Not 9. 7. That looks like a little chick. Is that a chick? It is a chick! Alright. Mabel's survival knitting! How to survive in the wild with nothing but yarn. We've all been there before. Trapped in the wilderness, completely alone and without any sense of direction, and with only a ball of yarn as a companion. Well, here are some tips for surviving until the rescue dog arrives with his neck barrel full of gummy bears. Pass the time. Knitting is your only help to pass the time until someone rescues you. But the repetitive knitting motions will keep you calm and give you cool calluses. I can attest to that. Warmth. Okay, since no one has come to rescue you yet, you'll need to be prepared to stay the night outside. The best part about knitting is that you can make anything! Hats, mittens, tents, sleeping bags, a boyfriend. Hey, I haven't tried that yet. Trail. The time to take matters into your own newly knitted mittens. Try getting yourself unlost by laying yarn around the ground to make a trail. That way you can always find your way back to where you were first lost. And make sure you're not walking around in circles. Funny wigs! When wandering around on your own doesn't work, then you realize you're more lost now than you were before, and you probably are going to starve or get eaten by a hawk or something. You're going to need to get a little kooky. Drape a bunch of loose yarn over your head like a wig, and see if that fixes anything. Also, start talking to rocks. Food! Boy, you're hungry. I mean, really hungry. I guess you could eat yarn, right? But the taste just Lasso!
Wait.
Okay. Don't eat the yarn. It tastes horrible. Instead, make a loop of yarn and lasso a wild animal like a squirrel and then eat it for survival! Leash. Who am I kidding? Of course you can't eat a cute, lovable, adorable little woodland creature. Instead, make a leash with the yarn and you have a new squirrel buddy to lead you the way to freedom. You made it! Thanks to your cute new lifesaver by sharing a snack. Thank your cute new lifesaver by sharing a snack of mixed nuts. Then take a shower. You've been trapped in the wood for days, and you probably stink. I'm Fuzzy. There's a skunk.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the dog from doing something stupid and get something to eat, and I'll be right back. Keep them entertained.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my dog up here, which you can't see because you can only see the book. And Rocky, come here. And he's gonna talk into the microphone.
Hello, I'm Rocky the dog, and I love to eat biscuits. What is this thing? Is this a popcorn? Does it have popcorn in it? No, it doesn't. I'm just a dog. I don't know how these things work.
How are you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the gravity foul nollie? You guys, I'll give you guys time to answer. And yes, Aurora Borealis. He will probably upload this later because we love to have fun. It's our favorite thing to do. It's a talking dog, yes! A very paranormal thing. Rocky, how are you feeling about that? He says, I'm going to take a nap. Actually, he says,
I'm gonna take a nap. I'm a dog. Bow wow wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload this. Okay, hold on.
it is complicated, chick face friend. It is so complicated. I have so many emotions inside of my heart. But I'm gonna celebrate this Mama Jamma by hanging out with my friends dressed like a lamb. I'm stoked.
Suit up. Getting your gear together. Got the clothes? Now you'll need the equipment. 1. Flashlight. Darkness is a monster's best friend. 2. Camera. Who's gonna believe you without proof? 3. Mirror. To see that monster creeping behind you. Right now. 4. Walkie-talkie. Communication is important. 5. Disco Girl Baba seed. What's this doing in here? That must be Mabel's. Let's change the subject. 6. Mysterious journal you found in the woods. What, you don't have one?
Grappling hook! The most useful thing in the entire world is obviously a grappling hook. I don't know what all the parts are called, but Dipper thinks his terms are more educationally appropriate. Pokey bits.
Those would be claws.
Super tuber.
Barrel.
Ropey part.
That's retractable cable.
Maker goer.
Trigger. Your base of operations, aka home base, HQ, the hideout, the lair. Whatever you choose to call it, you'll need a place to plan your missions and to retreat when you're in trouble. Mabel and I chose to call ours Pines Base Delta 12. Where to build it? Don't build it where your enemies would expect it. They'll expect to find it there. Don't build it. Number 2, don't build it where your enemies would least expect it. Your enemies are clever. They'll expect to find it where they'd least expect to find it. 3, do build it somewhere in. 3, do build it somewhere in the middle of enemy expectation range. 4, yes, we're voicing this live, Sportcrafter Slum.
We're so live.
Do build it somewhere you can hear your mom, dad, or uncle call you in for dinner. 5, don't build it somewhere your great uncle can find it and make you clean up the Mystery Shack gift shop. Bad choice for lair. What to build it with? Use the world around you. A hollow tree trunk can be a good start for an awesome hideout. Or a cave that isn't occupied by a bear or multi-bear. If your dog spends most of his time inside, why not convert his doghouse? 2, choose something solid. Wood is good. A titanium alloy is better. If it's an emergency, you can use the cardboard box the new fridge came in, but upgrade as soon as possible. 3. Use the seasons. Autumn leaves can be raked to conceal the entrance of your hideout. A snow fort is a great option for winter operations. And if you're desperate, you can lie in a puddle with a snorkel during a rainstorm. My ultimate hideout. The walls would be invisible from the outside and covered with maps of the world on the inside. We'd have a telescope, seismograph, Geiger counter, and Tiger Fist arcade game. There's my
Tiger's the hero!
ideal fort there. Get out a piece of paper and draw what your secret hideout would look like. Don't forget to stock it with your favorite equipment.
Mabel's Guide to Successful Sleepovers. What's the good of having a great headquarters like Pine Bay's Delta 12, aka our bedroom in the Mystery Shack, if you can't share it with your friends? And what better way to share it than having a sleepover? Essential supplies: pillows, sleeping bag, pet pig, various snacks, fake tattoos, hairbrush, and curlers, makeup for makeovers, makeup for monster costumes to scare brother, toothpaste, candy, and Grenda. You may substitute this with your own friends if necessary. Top 5 topics for discussion. Boys, cute or the cutest? Marshmallows. How many can we fit into our mouths? Truth or dare or don't? Candy always chooses don't. Wearing each other's clothes. We are so crazy. Morphing into animals. If we try hard enough, I bet we can do it. Best friends. Schedule for sleepover events. 9 o'clock p.m. Welcome guests. 9:15 p.m. Sing pop songs till Dipper flees from the bedroom. 9:45. A light snack. 10:15. Another light snack. 10:30 p.m. Stop kidding yourself and eat all of the rest of the snacks. 11 p.m. Tell Grunkle Stan that you are going to sleep. 11:15 p.m. Sneak downstairs and spy on Grunkle Stan. 11:20 p.m. Run back upstairs when caught. 11:30 p.m. Settle into sleeping bags. 11:35 p.m. Have deep discussions. See topics on previous page. 12:05 p.m. or a.m. 12:05 a.m. Fall asleep for the first time. 12:15 a.m. Deny you fell asleep. 12:45 a.m. Fall asleep for the second time. 1 a.m. Have a spontaneous dance party to keep awake. 1:12 a.m. Sneak downstairs and spy on Grunkle Stan. 1:30 a.m. Fall asleep for the third time on the living room carpet waiting for Stan. 9:15 a.m. Get woken up as Stan trips over your sleeping body. You're a star! Mabel's seal of approval. Or quality.
Gravity Falls and other places to be paranoid. When you're an experienced paranormal expert, or PE as we like to refer to ourselves, actually that reminds me of gym class, forget it, you know that you can encounter the supernatural anywhere. Nevertheless, there are certain places that seem to be hotbeds of mystical activity. Gravity Falls ranks among the weirdest places in the world. Let's begin with the start of the town itself. It was founded by the secret 8.5 president of the United States, Quentin Tremblay. After
The
he
one
was,
for whom President's Day is the qualifying standard.
it is President's Day today.
It is.
After he was driven from office in disgrace for trying to eat the White House, Tremblay literally fell into the valley where Gravity Falls is located now, and wrote the town charter while suffering from the resulting concussion. Other highlights from the town's history include giving beavers the right to vote in 1922, and being the first and only city to outlaw moon people. So far it's worked. I had a brief chance to speak with Mr. Tremblay after he escaped from a block of peanut brittle, and we had the following chat. Lessons learned from the 8.5 president. An interview with Quentin Tremblay. Why do you hate pants?
Pants are about restrictions. America is about freedom. This is why I issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Down with pants!
What's your favorite food?
Waffles! But don't get me started on pancakes! I wage war against them!
Do you always ride horses backwards?
Of course! How else would you be able to see where you've been?
What lessons have you learned from being president?
Never arm wrestle with a hammerhead shark, but do make them your Secretary of Defense.
Do you have a favorite color?
Sure do!
Okay, what is it?
Triangles!
So, as a recap, we have learned absolutely nothing from the 8th and a half president.
Trembly, away!
President Mabel's top 5 new laws to make everything great. As I'm sure you all know, President Tremblay made me into an actual congressman. Congresswoman? Congress girl! I'm headed straight to D.C. with a bunch of sharpened number 2 pencils, 3 new notebooks, and a special sweater for my first day, and a kazoo for debates. Do you have your kazoo ready? Always? No? Yes? Do you have your kazoo ready for, like, any breaks that we might have and kazooage? But all those dopes in Congress wouldn't give me a desk. Not even a tiny one for, like, poor Rhode Island. I figured the only way to get things done in Washington is to get elected president. Here is my platform. Everyone gets a barbecue apron with President Mabel's picture. 2. Tax refunds will be delivered in the form of hot fudge sundaes. 3. Pigs are now able to be Vice President, Secretary of State, or Hog Master General. 4. Uncles who yell at their nieces will have to drive a clown car. Uncles who yell at their nieces will have to drive a clown car full of at least 100 clowns. 5. Statewide pie eating contests will be held to elect each governor. 6. All teenage boys must address the president as sweetheart in chief. 7. Top 5 lists now come with 7 items included. I'm sorry, I haven't read this book yet. This is all cold for me. I love this so much. Okay.
Lake Gravity Falls is not for the faint of heart. There are treacherous waterfalls, hidden cameras, and a hovering island face that once tried to eat my boat. All kinds of supernatural sea creatures inhabit these waters, including the legendary Gobblewonker. On the plus side, the fishing is really good. Can you help Seuss pilot the boat safely through the many perils of Lake Gravity Falls? Trace the maze with your finger to help Seuss. Alright. I'm gonna try it right now. Here
I
we
will
go.
watch you.
Here we go. Okay.
I always start at the finish line because then I know I'm going to get to the beginning.
Okay. You started the... I think that's cheating. Alright, here we go. Okay. Yep. I did it!
Yay!
Okay.
Is that Amanda cute Amanda?
Yep. I believe
Hi,
so.
Amanda, cute friend.
Diagram of the bottomless pit. By Seuss. Top of the pit. My advice, stay at the top and don't fall in. Middle of the pit. Somewhere between 2 and infinity miles deep. Bottom of the pit. When you get to the bottom, you can spit back out at the top. There's some weird 4th dimensional stuff going on in this pit, dude.
Weird places around the world. Bermuda Triangle. An area of the Atlantic Ocean near Florida where numerous ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared. If the pilots and crews of those craft have never been found. I wonder if my left sock went missing last laundry day ended up in the Bermuda Triangle. Maybe that's where all missing socks go. Area 51, a secret military base in Nevada. Area 51 is rumored to have evidence of UFOs. Some believe the U.S. government is testing top secret alien technology to experiment to create spaceships, weather controlling equipment, and even teleportation machines. Of course, the government denies all knowledge of such things, which means they totally exist, right? And then Easter Island. Strange statues of human figures with large heads seem to grow out of the ground around the coast of Easter Island. These statues are hundreds of years old and can weigh up to 80 tons. Creating and moving such enormous statues back before machinery and powered tools were invented was an incredible task. Unless they're not actually statues and instead they're giant rock people growing right out of the ground. I think I'm onto something here. Atlantis. Legend tells that the city of Atlantis suddenly sunk into the ocean. The whole island. Some believe that the people on the island learned how to live underwater and that Atlantis is now a thriving underwater city somewhere at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe that's where the people who've gone missing in the Bermuda Triangle end up. Stonehenge, a circle of mysterious stone pillars that is thousands of years old. No one knows why prehistoric people built such a place. The reason it is there and what it was used for is a complete mystery. I bet it has something to do with the giant rock people growing out of the ground at Easter Island, or a communication people for the communication beacon for the underwater people of Atlantis, or proof of an alien visit like a crop circle only made out of stone. There are so many possibilities.
On the subject of Area 51, I totally started the X-Files. I'm on season 2 now.
Nice.
Did you know that in the season 1 finale, the little girl who's like the reincarnation of the cop dude, that's Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony.
Oh, when she was like 9, she voiced.
Yes!
When she was like 9, she voiced one of me and Rachel's favorite characters in this dub of. 9-year-old Pinkie Pie is the best voice for role for Mega Man. You gotta watch that. Honestly, she's really good.
I will watch that. I love Andrea Libman.
Yeah, Yeah, so Rock and Roll, the robots for Mega Man, Rock turns into Mega Man. They're, supposed to be like 10 years old, but most of the times they have like deep anime voices. But in the OVA, they actually got children to voice them. And yeah, she voices Roll when she was like a year younger than Roll is programmed to be.
I love her. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, go on.
Monsters and ghosts. The world is full of beasts of all shapes and sizes. I won't say that I've encountered and defeated them all, but I've taken down my fair share. If you run into these tough customers, this quick rundown might save your neck. Dipper's Creaturepedia. Gnomes. Habitat the Forest, the sparkly section. Known for being masters of disguise and vomiting rainbows. A fun fact, much like ants, they can lift 20 times their own weight. A weakness, leaf blowers. The multi-bear, the habitat, the darkest cave on top of the tallest mountain. Known for having 7, maybe 8 heads? Fun fact, head 4 is the least liked by the other heads. Weakness is a sucker for the music of Icelandic pop sensation BABA. The Grem Loblin, habitat, prefers bogs and marshes. Known for smelling boggy and marsh-like? Fun fact, look into his eyes and see your worst nightmare. Weakness, easily distracted by motorized talking fish. The weird, naked, candy-stealing creature. Habitat, bedroom closets, and kitchen cupboards. Known for eating all of your Summerween candy. Fun fact, you can kick him and he'll bounce like a dodgeball. Weakness, tooth decay. Ma and Pa. Habitat, the abandoned dusk to dawn convenience store. Known for being ghosts, hating teenagers. Fun fact, they love little children. Weakness unknown.
What? Weakness unknown? My brother is falsely being modest here. If you will just turn the page. Weakness revealed! This is the totally true story of how my brother, Dipper defeated the two Dawn to Dusk ghosts. Ma and Pop Duskerton were totally suckers for cute little kid stuff. I could have won him over easily, but I was off having a fantastic adventure with my pal Yoshima. So Dipper stepped in and knocked their ghostly socks off with the Lammy Lammy Dance! Now let's all take a second and get a really good laugh. I'll start off. Can you sing the Lammy Lammy song?
No.
Do it!
No.
Do it, Dipper!
Okay. Oh, who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? I do. So go up and greet your mammy, mammy, mammy. Hi there, March, march, march around the daisies. Don't you forget about the baby. That's the last time.
That's what you said last time.
Getting the best of the beast. Amanda wants you to post the video of you doing the lammy dance.
Okay, I'll do that. I will go and get it.
Getting the best of the beast. Being familiar with the different kinds of monsters is important, but knowing how to handle them is essential. Think you're ready? See if you could guess the correct answer to each. Are you ready, everyone?
Yes!
The worst bite is A, from a werewolf, B, from a vampire, C, from a zombie, or D, from your sister. The braces make it especially... Ow. Bigfoot is on one side of the forest clearing. The abominable snowman is on the other. You are in the middle. You, A, start snapping photos. B, look for a bush to hide in. C, introduce them to each other. Or D, start a fight between them. 3. Which offers your choice of 3 enchanted objects? You pick A, the golden toaster. B, the never-ending yo-yo. C, the gossiping elk's head. D, all of the above. Or E, none of the above. 4. The best time to confront a vampire is A, during daylight hours. B, at the stroke of midnight. C, before your bedtime. D, after you've taken a garlic-scented bath. You are in the Gremloblin's cave, but he has fallen asleep. You should A, tiptoe past him to the exit. B, wake him up to say goodbye. C, listen to him sleep-talking. Guy has some serious issues. Or D, snuggle up beside him and catch a few Z's yourself. The ghoul that has you in his clutches won't stop talking about his evil plan. You A, tell him to shut up and eat you already. B, point out the flaws in his plan and brainstorm with him about possible fixes. C, offer him a breath mint. Or D, keep him talking as long as possible. Answers D. There is no bite more painful than from a sister with braces. If your sister doesn't have braces, then C, zombie. 2. A, although D would be really cool to see. Who do you think would win? E, why would you want any of these things? They sound stupid. 4. C. You have to know where a vampire sleeps to catch him during the day. Midnight would be cool, but Grunkle Sand is a monster when it comes to bedtime. 5A, if he has you trapped there. B, if he has invited you over to watch a movie. 6D, as painful as it is, let him keep talking.
Sus, handyman of mystery, how to track otherworldly creatures. Yo, Dipper and I are like primo monster hunters. We captured the Gobblewonker, although that turned out to be fake. Oh, and we tracked down a real-life pterodactyl. But then we had to run away from a real-life pterodactyl. Well, as you can see, monster tracking is tricky. Keep the following tips in mind when you're trying to get all up in some creature's biz. Do shower beforehand. Most creatures got, like, powerful noses, and you don't want your steak ruining your element of surprise. Don't freestyle rap. Even though I'm really good at rhyming, like really good, you guys, monsters are not ready for my fresh jams, although they do like jars of fresh jams. Don't call a monster dog. Unless the monster is Cerberus, the multi-headed dog of monster of ancient lore, then dog is very appropriate. dude, wear a green t-shirt with a question mark on it. It makes you look mysterious, which chicks love, and alerts the monster to the fact that you mean business. Also, it's great camouflage if you're at the Mystery Shack. Do bring some way to trap the creature. I recommend using a trap. Yelling, "Gotcha!" or "You're coming with me" is not as effective as you might think.
What to say when you encounter a monster? You finally found the thing. It's big, it's hairy, it's drooling, and it's waiting to make your acquaintance. When you first encounter a new monster, you may be at loss for words. Being scared, amazed, or just plain confused can make you blurt out some weird stuff. Here's some lines I heard when seeing a monster for the first time. Hello, Sarah K. Okay. Please don't eat me whole! Or at all, I suppose. Mabel?
Well, it's in your writing, so you can just make fun of me.
No, I think, let's do this in all the voices. Read it.
Okay. Ah, it's so cute! I want to rub balloons on its fur and watch them stick!
Those are some big nostrils, dude. I wonder if I can fit my hand in there. Oh, great. Now I can't get it out. This is awkward.
What is that, a mask? It's not bad. I'll give you $5 for it. Hey, why are you trying to eat my leg? I'm trying to make a deal here. Hey there, Steven! Some weather we're having! How's the wife and kids? Say, you haven't seen my glasses around anywhere, have you?
Turn that beast into a BFF! Here are some tips for turning a scary encounter with a monster into a friend opportunity. 1. Do stand straight, offer your hand, and introduce yourself. 2. Don't run away screaming. The monster's natural instinct to chase you will kick in, like a dog with a car. 3. Do laugh at their jokes. 4. Don't laugh at their origin story. The tragic tale of how they became the unholy wretch that you see before them is not meant as a gag. 5. Do invite them over to your house. 6. Do let your parents know they are coming over. 7. Don't insist they come over if any torch-carrying mobs have gathered in your front lawn. Mabel's Instapet. So what do you do if, hypothetically, you weren't able to
Wait.
make friends with that monster?
I don't have this page.
Oh, you don't have this page?
Wait, no,
You
that's
have
not-
page
that-
55?
That you skipped. You just skipped pages because 55 is. Wait.
No, I
Oh my
didn't.
God! I think there's more than one version of this book.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because 50.
Oh my gosh,
That-
that's not in.
You just read what according
That's
to my
the-
book is
that's-
52.
One of the next. Those are the next pages. That's after. No, mine goes, Mabel, turn that beast into a BFF, Mabel's Instapet.
Yeah, mine says.
This side of the paper is Crumply's butt. And then Manitar Maze, Sue's the handyman. So, like, those pages are the ones after
Yeah, no, mine says.
Mabel's Instapet.
Mine says the one you just read is 52 and the Manitar Maze is 53. No,
this
no
is-
one's voice was
Apparently,
pre-recorded,
this
guys.
isn't the one that Alex first.
That's
No,
really.
this is all live for your viewing pleasure right now.
What do
I'll
we-
go ahead and read my Instapet one.
Okay. Just
And then we'll
pretend
figure
you
out where
just
we're
pretend you can see it. Yeah.
Yes. Mabel's Instapet. So what do you do if, hypothetically, you aren't able to make friends with that monster and, hypothetically, all of your normal friends are out of town and, hypothetically, your pet pig is mad at you because you've spent the last 8 hours dressing him up and rehearsing his one-act play, Abraham Lincoln. That's the real story of Abraham Lincoln as a pig. Don't fret. Use one of the following as an Instapet. Patent also pending. 1. Pet pencil. This is really 2 pets in one if you think about it. The 2 ends are distinct personalities. There's Sharps McLeod, the no-nonsense hardhead who always gets to the point. And then there's Pinky, his lovable, soft-headed sidekick. 2. Pet Cap. Not to be confused with the pet cap from Mabel's instant hat. Patent still pending. Got a hat? Take it off your head and cuddle it as if it were your pet. 3. Pet Crumply. Take this page, tear it out, and crumple it up. Don't say I never gave you anything, 'cause I just gave you an amazing pet. Sharps, Pinky. Other side. This side of the paper is Crumply's butt. But seriously, tear this page out for quick fun. New crumpled up piece of paper pet. Yeah!
Now it's the Minotaur maze?
Now it's the Minotaur maze, yeah.
Musa Diamond says to say their name because it would be an honor. Musa Diamond.
Moose Diamond. Musa Diamond.
Misa Diamond!
That's exactly what I was thinking. I just didn't say it.
How would?
You're welcome. Now you can have your own pet paper. This is Crumply's butt, and you can have a piece of paper, friend. Don't say I never gave anything to you, friends.
Minotaurs are a lot like Minotaurs, but with even more body hair. There's less emphasis on mazes and more emphasis on nachos. If you want to hang out with them, you'll have to complete a number of tasks with a lot of senseless pain. Trust me, 12 hours of foosball? Not worth it. Only one path can lead you out of the Minotaur's labyrinth. Can you figure out which one to follow? Trace the maze with your finger to find out. Note, if you can't, you're probably a Minotaur. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, the Moose Diamond is the Canadian counterpart to the Hope Diamond. Is it cursed? Did everybody that wears the Moose Diamond die? Is it a conspiracy? Alright, go on. You can solve the maze.
I solved it.
You solved it! I'm so proud of you!
I need to make harder mazes.
But then you wouldn't be able to draw them so nicely.
Alright.
It's shaped like a moose? It's shaped like a moose! I'm looking this up right now.
Zeus, handyman of mystery. How to make an upside down box of magic. Here's how to freak out your friends by turning the world upside down. And you won't even need superpowers. What you'll need: a can with a plastic top and metal bottom. Think coffee can or one for oatmeal or potato chips. A marker and ruler. There's some precision work ahead, dude. A roll of tinfoil. Sorry, but there might not be any extra left for hats this time. Black construction paper. Masking tape. A sewing needle. A number 10 sewing needle if you want to get extra precision points. An adult. Again, there are pointy things being used. What you do. Step 1. Empty out the can. I'm going with the potato chips can. Again, eating contents is not mandatory, but recommended. Step 2. Draw a line around the can about 2 inches from the bottom. Told you that precision would play a role. Step 3. Cut the can in 2 along the line, or let your designated adult do this while you take a potato chip break. Step 4. Poke a small hole in the center of the metal bottom with a needle. Take it slow, dog. You want it nice and smooth. Step 5. Take the plastic lid and tape it between the 2 sections of the can. It's clear plastic. If it's clear plastic, you'll need to add some wax paper to make it more obscure. Step 6. Wrap the tinfoil around the can twice and tape it down. This keeps the light out of the tube. Roll the construction paper into a tinier tube and insert it part way into the chip can. Now you got a light shielding eyepiece. You are owning that light. Step 8. Go outside on a sunny day and look through your eyepiece. What do you say? Warning. Try not to freak out hardcore when you first look into the box. First time I did this, I kept standing on my head to get the world to look right. The easier solution is to take your eye away from the eyepiece.
Okay, Dipper's Guide to Wear Anythings. Vampires, werewolves, Girl Scouts, there are many horrible creatures that try to bite you and make you join their unholy clan. But believe it or not, I have discovered several new classes of were creatures mentioned here for the first time. Number 1, werebear, just what it sounds like. Unless you like eating honey and walking around without wearing pants, don't get bitten. Number 2, werewife. If she bites you, you're married for life. And the only possible divorce involves a wooden stake and a lot of emotional baggage. Number 3, werepig, found near haunted farms. Will make you sing E-I-E-I-Ho, no!
3.5. Werepig. Talk about a dream come true. I'm going to see if Waddles will bite me right now.
Number 4, wereman. Actually, I think this is just a weird guy by the bus station who bites people. Nothing happens when he does it, but it hurts. Number 5, werewaffle. Never eat at Greasy's Diner. Nuff said.
Mabel update. I smeared peanut butter on me to get Waddles to bite me. Currently waiting to turn into a werepig. We'll update you on the situation.
Brian.
Brian?
Ghosts. Yes, Brian. We were supposed to say Brian.
Brian.
Ghosts. Introduction. There are some in this world who are skeptical about the afterlife. I used to be one of those people, known in technical terms as buzzkills, until I had a perspective-changing run-in with them. Anything you've heard about from Mabel about that incident is a filthy lie and should be forgotten immediately. Since then, I've essentially become a ghost expert.
Me too, dog. I've watched about 8,000 hours of Ghost Harassers, and I've seen Ghost Suckers and Ghost Suckers 2, both in theaters. Could I be a part of your Ghost chapter, dude? Pretty please.
Sure, Seuss. Anyway, if you readers want to survive your encounter the way I did, you need to be prepared, be alert, beware, and believe.
Yeah, and also be sure to read this section in a dark room with a lit flashlight pointing up to your face. I don't want to overpromise, but it will make this section, as we experts say, spooktacular.
Note, spooktacular is not a scientific term. Encyclopedia Botanica. Seuss came up with the title.
Encyclopedia Botanica. That's how you're supposed to say it, man. Boo. Here are a few terrifying examples of the poltergeist horrors lurking between the gossamer fabric of life and death.
1. Shadow wraiths. Reaper-like and cunning, these specters of the night linger among the shadows and love to play tricks on your eyes. Do you ever notice something move, but it's gone when you turn your head? You may have a shadow wraith nearby.
Number 2. White Sheet Willie, the old standard. Apparently, I just learned this. Many bedsheets have souls, and if you don't wash them enough, they turn into ghosts. Makes sense to me.
Number 3, banshees. Banshees are... You know what? I'm sorry, I just have to point out that the above claim is not substantiated by any kind of scientific research. Banshees are some sort of evil lady I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought here.
Number 4, Mr. Boo Boo. It's always a fun time when Mr. Boo Boo is about. He's a friendly ghost who just wants to play, and his G-rated capers amuse the whole family. Don't forget his catchphrase. Everyone say it with me. You trippin', Boo!
Best catchphrase I've ever heard in my life.
5, poltergeists. Okay, seriously, Seuss, that's just from a movie.
6, school spirit. That's a kind of ghost, right? Schools are a scary place, and when homecoming rolls around, rumors of a mysterious school spirit are on everyone's mind. Go, Gravity Falls High!
Number 7, okay, this list is over.
8, ghost writers. Sometimes, despite what it says on the cover, someone else writes sections of a book without credit. Those unsung heroes are called, "Hey Dipper, where are you going?"
Unfinished business. Okay, so I distracted Seuss by turning on Ghost Suckers 3. Now I can tell you about the important stuff. Ghosts are stuck on Earth haunting the rest of us because they have unfinished business or baggage. Instead of attempting to fight or bust a ghost, which will usually get you trapped in some sort of afterlife situation, try helping them resolve their problems so they may pass to the afterlife and stop haunting your basement, rearranging your fridge magnets, or giving you wedgies. Here are some common ghost problems and how to solve them. Number 1. Never found their reading glasses? Check on the top of their head. Number 2. Missed the final episode of Duck Detective? Reenact the TV show with puppets. 3. Crashed the car into a tree? Cut down the tree as revenge. 4. Lost their actual baggage when flying to Gravity Falls? Have your sister design them fashionable ghost sweaters. 5. Could never say Peter Piper peeped a pair of paranormal poltergeists 3 times fast? Try it yourself and say the ghost is better at it than you are. Can you try it, Mabel?
Peter Piper peed a pair of paranormal poltergeists.
Peeped a pair, as in saw them, not peed.
No, definitely peed. Peter Piper peed a pair of paranormal poltergeists.
Peeped.
Peed. With a G.
Peter Piper peeped a pair of paranormal poltergeists. Peter Piper peeped a pair of paranormal poltergeists. Peter Piper peed
a pair of paranormal poltergeists.
Peeped.
Waddles agrees with me. That's all that matters, right, Waddles?
You're not gonna do the Waddles voice. Okay.
My dog is looking at me like I'm crazy.
I thought, weren't you the one who did the Waddles voice during the game stream?
I totally was.
It was a lot better than that.
I don't remember what I did.
There you go. Tricksters, cheats, and worse. Ghosts are scary, but they don't usually seem to carry their brains with them to the afterlife. However, some paranormal creatures are smarter than you'd think. These creatures are clever and use lies, tricks, and secrets to fool you, which is why you'd better know about them. Summerween Trickster. This mysterious force was created by gross, discarded Summerween candy, and for reasons still unclear, it came to life to get revenge. Even though the Summerween Trickster says he wants to eat your candy, or even you, what he really wants is a friend to eat him. It's a pretty messed up situation if you think about it. Don't think about it. The Hide Behind. Notorious in the lumberjack world, the Hide Behind is a mysterious creature that creeps up on people in the woods from behind. It is able to hide behind anything, trees, rocks, bushes, making it very difficult to spot. Actually, it's never really been seen, so it may not even exist. Actually, don't look now, but there's something right behind you. Bill Cipher, speaking of feeling watched, the strangest being I have ever encountered in my dreams or nightmares is a psychotic triangle with a snappy bow tie who calls himself Bill Cipher. Bill is especially tricky to deal with because he knows how to get into your mind, which really puts you at a disadvantage when trying to outsmart him. He seems to be a master of illusion and can make you believe things that aren't real. Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Amanda, cute friend. We'll see you or talk to you when you get back.
Remember, when dealing with someone as sneaky as Bill, quick and imaginative thinking is your best weapon against him. Bill might make promises and offers that sound amazing. Don't listen to him! There's always some sort of tricky fine print that makes it a really bad deal. Plus, remember, it's all in your mind! Bill doesn't exist in the physical
Bill
world.
is a being of pure energy. He is not a ghost.
With physical world, unless he tricks someone and gains control of their body. Believe me, you don't want Bill in your mind. He will wreck the place. Try to pronounce Jemand ist hinter dir.
Jemand ist hinter dir. Smiley face. Winky face. Alright. Mabel's Pump Up the Fun Challenge. Messing with People or Monsters edition. Bleep blop bloop. Try to see how long people will let you get. Rocky, stop trying to move my hand. I'm trying to read a book. Who wrote this book? Mabel and Dipper, obvi. Alright.
Or something called a ghostwriter, dude.
That was like my favorite part of that. I'm not gonna lie. That was my favorite page so far.
Bleep blop bloop. Try to see how long people will let you get away with doing these annoying things. How many hours can you go without saying anything at all before people worry that you've turned into a mime? How many bubble baths can you add to your bath before someone takes the bottle away? How many bubble bath? How much? How much bubble bath can you add to your bath before someone takes the bottle away? How many high fives can you and a friend do in a row? My record is 45. How many hugs can you give to your brother before he bans you from his bedroom?
Aren't you happy, man?
What's gotten into me? It happens and it's annoying. In the PE biz, okay, I've started using that term. You have to be on your guard against foreign entities hoping to invade your personal space. Like your body, for example. If you're not feeling yourself lately, use this quiz to tell whether you've been possessed by a ghost or demon, or have just caught your sister's cold. When I sneeze, A, snot comes out, B, ectoplasm comes out, C, fire comes out. My temperature is A, 99.2 degrees, B, 50 degrees, C, 3,000 degrees hotter than the sun. 3, my tongue, A is sore, B has icicles hanging off it, C is forked like a snake's. 4, my head, A is stuffy, B has its mouth open and is wailing uncontrollably, C is spinning completely around in a circle. 5, I have trouble sleeping because A, I keep tossing and turning, B, I keep floating up off the bed, C, the bed keeps floating up off the floor. If you answered mostly A, take 2 aspirin and go to bed early. You'll be fine. If you answered mostly B, tell the ghost to vacate your premises, and in return, you'll help it with whatever's bothering it. See page 63. If you answered C, wait for your sister to bug you. The demon will then exit you and hopefully possess her instead, and she drew an illustration of this up here.
It's a beautiful illustration of a demon going out of my brother.
Cleaning up after a supernatural encounter. 1. If you've driven away a yeti, a common lint brush should take care of any leftover hair. 2. If you've dispelled a ghost, you'll want to use a bleach-free cleaner to get rid of the ectoplasm. 3. If you've defeated a demon, make sure your fire extinguisher is fully charged. There will be a lot of localized fires to put out. 4. If you've beaten a multi-dimensional monster, there's no way to clean up the dimensional wormholes. Just put some caution tape around them till they close up on their own. 5. If you've conquered the gnomes, they have this sparkly discharge, and that stuff gets everywhere. You're going to need a professional cleaning service. But why does it... I have page 64 twice in the scans that I'm looking at online.
I don't know, but that's page 68 in my book. Weird Mageddon Part 5? Weird Mageddon Part 5?
No.
What probably happened?
I already did what probably happens in season 3, which was just
That
nothing.
was the best. Oh my gosh, I laughed until I cried.
Some people told them that that actually upset them rather than
I thought it was brilliant. Like, you wasted no time in getting that out.
Nope. Yeah, some people told them that video actually made them cry, and I'm like, what? That wasn't the goal. I thought it was funny. Someone was commented.
I thought it was hysterical.
Someone commented, "You think you're real funny, don't you?" And I just responded, "Yeah." yeah, I do.
I think that I probably thought it was hilarious because we have the exact same sense of humor.
Calming down after a supernatural encounter. Let's face it, sometimes it's hard to calm down after you've just battled the forces of evil. I know that I want to just go right into a debrief meeting at Pines Base Delta, but whenever I say the word debrief, Mabel just laughs at me. So I've learned that it's better to try to relax. But to be honest, I'm pretty tense all the time, so I've asked Wendy to write a few pages about how to decompress after a supernatural adventure.
All right, let's see how bad my Wendy is today. Wendy's Guide to Relaxing. I'm not very good at Wendy. I am no Wendy. All right. Hey guys, so Dipper asked me to write this about relaxing, but what he calls relaxing, I just call slacking. So the first rule of slacking is not doing work. And writing something for someone else sounds like a lot of work. So I'm taking the day off and instead accepting Stan's bribe to let him have the next few pages so he can write.
Mr. Mystery's Pages of Intrigue and Opportunity. Sponsored by Gravity Falls' number 1 attraction, the Mystery Shack. A Mystery Shack is an exciting adventuratorium where you will encounter several thousand bizarre antique curiosities never before gazed upon by man, woman, or full price paying child. Included in the low price of admission are mystery entrance, mystery outhouse, ambience, free oxygen, whatever lies inside. Say that out loud, you owe me $10. Come down to the Mystery Shack and behold it behold it all with your very own eyes. Beware! The Mystery Shack is not for those who are faint of heart or light of wallet. Answer the questions posed below before venturing into the dark, dank dungeon of estrangement that is the Mystery Shack. To explore the unknown, I will pay A, exactly $15.99, B, as little as I can get away with, C, any price that is asked of me. When I think of Mr. Mystery, I think of A, the handsome guy leading this tour, B, the charlatan who stole my wallet, C, the legendary explorer who has brought the wonders of the world together under one roof for all to enjoy. A sign reads, no photographs. A, I put my camera away. B, turn off the flash and try to sneak a photo or two. C, tip my tour guide for making such an excellent sign. I have wandered beyond the cautionary ropes erected for my protection and scratched my arm on the claw of the mighty Sasquatch. I shout out, A, does anyone have a bandage? B, you will be hearing from my lawyer. C, how lucky to have encountered such a magnificent beast and lived to tell the tale. If you mostly answered A, please proceed and funjoy yourself. If you mostly answered B, I sense that you are not in tune with the mysteries of the universe. Please return when you're feeling more receptive. If you mostly answered C, you are eligible for membership in Mystery Shack Gold, an exclusive club where you pay more and we are extremely grateful. If you mostly answered none, you're an undercover cop. Got a warrant? Didn't think so, pal. Get off my property before you have an accident in the bottomless pit. We are working on the smell. A plumber has been called. Rubber monster heads. Trick gullible nephews into thinking there's a monster on the loose. Also good for loosening tight jar lids. Item number 607, $9.99. The world's most distracting object. Hypnotize your friends, your neighbors. What was I writing about again? Smoke cloud. Annoying employees, cloying kids, disgruntled customers. Use smoke cloud to escape them all. Item number 200. Teacup monkeys. Real live, not fake, actual pets that you grow in your own teacup. $6.99. Item 454. Mystery Shack assumes no liability for any accidentally consumed monkeys. Mystery soap. Used in bathroom to hilarious effect. Turns hands and face blue. Cheap. 15 cents. Item number 667. Mystery specs. What mysteries of the universe will be revealed? Why are you asking me? Buy the glasses and find out for yourself. Item number 113, 725. Surprise bags. Each black nylon bag is filled with mysterious objects and smells. For pickup only. Outside the back of the Mystery Shack. Oh, I made a typo there. $2. Item number 733. Industrial strength soap. Permanent blue stains on hands or face? This soap, and only this soap, will get rid of them. $15. 668. Official police handcuffs from all states and localities. Slightly used. Item number 911. 1205. Is your money haunted?
Uh-oh. There we go.
Yes! Yes, most definitely it is! That's what you need. Stan Pines
Now you
is...
don't sound like. Try not to sound like a robot.
That's what you need. Stan Pines is money purification service. It's a little known fact, but any domination that features a picture of a dead president is actually haunted. And you don't want ghost money. Trust me. So send it in to me, Stan Pines, to be cleansed, purified, and rid of ghosts forever. And it's practically free. This is totally a real thing and not a scam. Seriously. Money purification process actually costs $10 per $10 purified. No refunds or exchanges. Ghost purification not guaranteed. Grunkle Stan's Chuckle Barrel full of belly busters. Don't ever say your Grunkle Stan never gave you anything for free. Don't like these jokes? Tough. You get what you pay for, Mr. Critical. What do you call a pair of free inline skates? Cheapskates! You're not gonna say, I don't know, what do you call them? Come on, Mabel.
Okay, I don't know. What do you call them?
Cheapskates! How many tourists does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know, Grunkle Stan. How many tourists does it take?
If I tell him the light bulb is actually a mini sun and charge him $20 to touch it, who cares? What did the lawyer name his daughter?
I don't know.
Sue! Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No, you're supposed to be Wendy here.
Oh, okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lazy employee.
Lazy employee who?
Get back to work.
Oh.
Why did the skeleton go to the dance?
I don't know, Grunkle Stan.
Because he had no body to go with.
Oh,
What did the jackalope say to the Sasquatch?
I don't know, Grunkle Stan.
See you at the Mystery Shack, where wonder and befuddlement become bewonderfuddlement. Trademarked by Stan Pines.
You're a riot! Sus, Mr. Pine paid me $5 at a candy bar to say that.
But he would have done it anyway, because Seuss loves Mr. Pines.
Okay, I'm gonna let the dog out the room. Oh wait, Mom's doing it. Okay. Okay, before we move on, let me first apologize for what happened on the preceding pages. When Mabel and I decided to do this guide, we both agreed that Grunkle Stan would not get anywhere near it. I would edit this stuff out, but Stan threatened to pull publication of the book, which I think means that he would grab it and lock it in his safe. He also insisted that I include this completely accurate drawing of him. I didn't know Grunkle Stan could draw that well, honestly.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed.
It just goes to show that a PE should always expect the unexpected. In the next chapter, we discuss the wider world of stranger supernatural dangers that exist alongside your garden variety ghosts and ghouls. The unnatural supernatural. Underwater encounters. Large bodies of water can be scary places. Who knows exactly what hides beneath the wavy surfaces of lakes, ponds, seas, oceans, or even moderately sized puddles, sorry. The Gobblewonker, a legendary sea monster that was rumored to live in Lake Gravity Falls. Even though we disproved the existence of this monster by discovering it was actually a giant robot piloted by Old Man McGucket, some claim that the real beast is still swimming undiscovered at the bottom of the lake. Octopossum, an 8-headed aquatic possum creature that scares sunbathers and is really good at playing dead. Some say that this beast mutated thanks to the toxic runoff from the Northwest Industries Mudflap Company. Others say it's just 8 regular possums stuck to a very large wad of gum.
That is a completely accurate picture.
I like it. I like the little fish-a-date. That's a good touch.
Yeah, it didn't want to share it with any of the other heads.
Bloody Murray. Rumor has it that the ghost of an old bait and tackle shop owner named Murray haunts Lake Gravity Falls. If you're ever near the lake and say Bloody Murray 3 times while spinning around in a circle, he'll appear. However, he's kind of an annoying old man who really wants you to buy his worms, so conjuring him is not advised unless you really want some worms. Merpeople. Merpeople are more human than fish, except for their lower halves. That's 100% fish. They smell like a seafood restaurant, and if you ever have the opportunity to perform reverse CPR on one, don't.
Hold the phone, Dipper. You know nothing about the wonderful and beautiful mer people. Look at this picture of me and Mermando.
Mabel, I'm in
He
the...
was my first kiss. He was kind of your first kiss, too.
Shut
right,
up!
Dipper?
Mabel,
Right?
I'm in the middle of
Right?
something!
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Apparently Mabel thinks she can hijack this chapter. Well, Stan's intrusion was all I can stand. I will not let
All right. Candy and Grinda are overpowering Dipper with a level 3 tickle attack. He should be out of my hair while I tell you all about mer people. They're awesome. I met this one mer guy named Mermando, and he was pretty much the best boy I've ever met. But I've met a lot of boys in Gravity Falls. Some wonderful, like Mermando. Some not so much. Let's gossip about them. Turn the page already. Do it, Dipper. Turn the page. I believe in you. You can turn the page so everybody can be on the same page as me.
Keep reading.
Okay. Gravity Falls, yeah or blah list. Ever wonder who are the Gravity Falls cutest cuties and the blahest blahies? Find out here. The Yes! Mermando. His tan skin, his long, beautiful hair, his almost mustache. If it weren't for his constant need to be in water, this would be the boy for me. Norman. You know how we have an idea of who the perfect boy is, but he never lives up to that in your mind? That's Norman. Greggy C, Craigie G, Leggy P, Chubby Z, and Deep Chris. Although they're all single-minded clones, I would totally date any of the band members from several times. I sure hope they're doing all right living out in the wild. I heard one of them was seen eating the old gum from the underside of a picnic table. The Blacks. Gideon. His big white hair, shortness in stature and attitude, and his extreme hatred for my family are a huge turnoff. He does get points for his waddles like pig nose, though. So cute. Gnomes. The multiple gnomes that made up Norman. They're just not attractive as the mystery potential hottie vampire that I thought Norman was. Bleh. Robbie. I just don't get what some girls see in him. I mean, he's all tight jeans, angsty attitude, and guitar. Maybe I should rethink my list. Actually. Vampire boyfriend. Is he to undie for? What happens if you stumble upon every girl's dream? A vampire boyfriend! Here's a handy-dandy quiz to see whether you have attracted the right sort of undead boyfriend. Your new spooky boo is going to have at least a few hundred years. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm turning this phone off. Shh, phone. I'm trying to do something important. Okay. Your new spooky boo is going to have at least a few hundred years old. That's a given. But the important thing is, how old does he act and look? My vampire boyfriend, A, has a beautiful, lustrous head of hair. B, has coal black eyes and chalk white skin. C, has giant bat ears and 6-inch long fingernails. 2, he prefers to wear A, the latest trends. B, a tuxedo and cape. C, a weird overcoat buttoned up all the way to his neck. 3, my vampire boyfriend drives. A, an Italian sports car. B, some kind of weird cross between a coffin and a drag racer. C, nothing. He prefers to fly everywhere. 4, our dates take place. A, during the day, but we keep to the shadows. B, when the moon is full and the creatures of the night are howling. C, exclusively in a swirling pit of death and horror. 5, when we argue. A, he gets all angsty like a teenager. B, he tries to hypnotize me into obeying his will. C, he locks himself in a coffin and won't come out. 6, we discuss our relationship. A, he promises he will love me forever. B, he starts talking about his past girlfriends going way back to the 1700s. Or C, gets that bitey look in his eyes. 7, when I drag him into a sunny field of flowers for an afternoon picnic. A, he sparkles like an angel. B, he hisses and runs into the forest. C, he turns to dust. Whoops. Scoring! Give yourself 1 point for each time you answered A, 2 for B, 3 for C, and then total your score! 7 to 11 points. Congrats, friend! This one's a keeper. A crypt keeper. Just like the main character of my favorite book, The True Vampire Blood, The Diary Journal Chronicles. Sequel, Moon Descending. That's beautiful.
The
12 to
true
16.
vampire. I want to say it. I'm sorry.
Please do it.
True Vampire Blood, the Diary Okay, wait, let me start again. True Vampire Blood, the Diary Journal Chronicles, sequel Moon Descending.
That's just beautiful. Those words, I can't even, I love them.
12 to 16 points. Sounds more like an eccentric uncle than a boyfriend. Don't date him. Have him perform magic tricks at your birthday party instead. 17 to 21 points. Yikes! Leave that creep in the crypt where you found him, or poke him with a stick.
All right. The title is Candy in the next one.
Oh, this is Candy's?
Yeah, Candy and Grenda.
Oh my gosh!
I know, we're gonna nail this.
We're gonna have so much fun, oh my gosh. Monster Fashion Show. Hi, Mabel's best friend Candy here.
And Grenda, Mabel's other best friend. We're fashionistas here to judge the Gravity Falls monsters on their fashion sense.
The monsters with the best outfit wins our coveted Most Monsterlicious Monster Award. Here we go.
First up is the 6,000-year-old mummy. She's looking as thin as ever. Practically all bones. Gross! Next, please.
Her rags have nice loose fit, but they are so 6,000 years ago.
Next up is the werewolf. It looks as if all his clothes were torn off during his transformation.
Yes, without proper attire or any clothes at all, it seems we must disqualify the werewolf.
Here comes the reanimated corpse of a zombie. Such confidence in his walk. Slow, deliberate. Did his leg just fall off?
The tattered remains of his rotten clothes are what I would call fierce.
Oh yeah, so fierce!
I think we have our win. Wait, just a second. It looks like we have one final contestant.
Pacifica Northwest? This is a fashion show for monsters! Ah!
Then she fits right in. Pacifica Northwest wins the award for most monsterlicious monster. Ew, yuck, blarg! I just got this creepy letter from the Gravity Falls maximum security prison from you-know-who. I don't want to write his name again, and he's not so powerful I dare not invoke it he's so powerful I dare not invoke it way. Just in a What a little weirdoing. I'm going to put it right here and never look at it again, and I suggest you do the same. Blah!
Gravity Falls Maximum Security Prison, U.S. Penitentiary.
Gosh, I love you so much. You are nailing this.
P.O. Box 101912, Gravity Falls, Oregon. Hello, dearest Mabel. Even though I'm away, I wrote this short note to let you know I'm thinking of your lovely face and how I could get a revenge against you and the whole accursed Pines family. The warden keeps us on a pretty tight schedule, but I try to find a little me time each day to reflect on what I've done and how I can avoid repeating the same mistakes when I get out on parole and put my next evil scheme into action. Here's what a typical day looks like for me. Sunrise at 7 a.m., one-handed push-ups till 7:15, bribe the guard for hair gel and comb at 7:20, style hair from 7:25 to 8 o'clock, breakfast from 8 to 8:30. It's difficult staying on a low-carb diet in here, but I must preserve my figure. Rehabilitative art program 9 to 11:30. Right now I'm going through an abstract expressionist phase. Lunch is 12 to 12:30. I ate a small salad and an orange. Twice a week I smash my potatoes into the face of the biggest guy at my table to reestablish my dominance. Free play in my in the yard, 12:30 to 1:30, where I like to sunbathe and work on my gorgeous tan. Rehabilitative license plate making, 2 to 5:30. Evening meal from 6 to 7. Evening meal from 6 to 7. The chocolate pudding is one of my weaknesses. Bribe Daniel, the guard, for the latest issue of Preacher's Delight at 7:10. From 7:15 to 8, I read and even relax a bit before I plot my revenge from 8 to 9. Lights out at 9. Then I stew in hatred for most of the night and dream my funny little nightmares. Though I cannot imagine how painful it would be to see your entire family destroyed right before your eyes, I just want y'all to know that I will be there for you. Well, obviously I will be there since I will be the one doing the destroying. I'm sure you understand. But once we have the unpleasant business of your family's elimination behind us, I hope maybe you'll consider giving me another chance. Dinner and a movie, perhaps? Yours forever, Lil Gideon. I destroy you!
Inanimate objects that may be planning your demise. Okay, I'm back. Candy and Granda had me paralyzed with, some sort of dark magic? But I, eventually outwitted them and got away, or they got hungry and left. Moving on! Inanimate objects. Things that can't think or move. So what do you do when they do start thinking and moving? One of the scariest things that can happen is when something you thought was not alive becomes alive. There are inanimate objects all around you that could suddenly come alive and attack. The chair you're sitting in, that snack you're eating, even this book. Don't insult this book. Give it 5 stars on Amazon. But those are all pretty unlikely as far as inanimate objects go. The kinds of non-alive things that you should be suspicious of are as follows. Ventriloquist dummies, wax figures, the weird furnace that kind of looks like it has a face, your favorite indoor plant, dolls and action figures, furniture with big cushions, old paintings of creepy people, any and all skeletons.
Mabel's Craft Corner. Sock puppets! This has the Mabel seal of quality. You know what's better than inanimate objects? Cute inanimate objects like sock puppets. Make your own sock puppets with the following items. 1. Sock, preferably a clean one. 2. Colored markers for decorating. 3. Yarn for hair. 4. Googly eyes if you have them. If not, buttons or draw on the eyes with those markers. 5. Hot glue gun, but you should probably use it with a grown-up. After you've created your cute sock friend comes the important stuff, the personality. 1. Give your sock puppet a cute name, like Senior Fuzzy Pants. 2. Find the right voice. Try doing a squeaky voice or a low, deep one. Those are pretty much the options. 3. What are your sock puppet's favorite things to do? Dance? Herd sheep? Collect strange paintings of battleships?
It's not strange. I mean, sock puppets. Well, for some reason, Mabel has made a ton of sock puppets, and they're creeping me out. I feel like they're watching me when I sleep, and did that one just blink? If they come to life, I'm officially moving out of this attic. Here are some tips on how to defeat evil, attacking, sentient sock puppets. Number 1, trick them into jumping into the washing machine. A good spin cycle will wash evil intentions away. 2, find a loose thread and pull. The sock should unravel into a pile of string. 3, blind them by popping off their googly eyes. However, they have a fantastic sense of smell, so they can still find you. 4, wear them. They'll fight you the whole time, but you can stick your foot inside them. You'll eventually stop them out. 5, tear them apart. I mean, they're just socks, I guess.
No sock puppet was harmed in the staging of this picture.
Is that goat watching me? Our goat, Gompers, is following me. At least I think he's following me. Sometimes goats look bored and chew on mouthfuls of grass, but what are they really thinking about? Are they thinking about you? Are they watching you? Answer the following true or false questions to know whether you are being spied on or just being paranoid. 1. The goat's gaze follows me as I walk across the yard. True or false? 2. Most of my possessions are chewed up and have gray hair on them. True or false? 3. I found hoof prints in my bedroom. True or false? 4. When I look into the goat's eyes, I can see the future. True or false? 5. When I go to sleep, I feel like a goat is watching me from the darkness of my closet. True or false? 6. If I look over my shoulder really quickly, I am positive I saw the goat hide behind a tree to avoid being seen. True or false? When other people talk to you, all you hear is a goat-like bah. True or false? When I discover a mystery, the goat is always somewhere nearby, staring. True or false? Someone or something ate my secret stash of Summerween candy. True or false? I can't stop thinking about goats. True or false? Answers. If you answer true for most of the even-numbered questions, you're most likely being watched and followed by some sort of supernatural goat. If you answered true for most of the odd-numbered questions, you're probably just hanging around a normal goat and your sister is pranking you. Either way, I wouldn't trust that goat. Video games. Real danger from a simulated world. Parents are always telling kids to put down the video games and go outside. That's actually why this whole show happened. Well, I was supposed to put down the video games. Mabel was just playing with a cat.
Meow!
They think
Senior Fuzzy Pants the cat. I named my sock puppet after him.
they think video games can be dangerous, and they're right. If you accidentally bring a video game character to life, it happens. Here are some things you need to watch out for. 1. Pixel scrapes. They're sharp. 2. Any boxes, barrels, or crates should be broken open to see what kind of power-ups are inside. 3. That same catchy music will loop over and over and over, and you will get sick of it eventually. Yeah, right.
Not a lie.
I will not. I will never. 4. Bad guy minions are easily defeated, but when you continue walking, more will always respawn. 5. 64-hit epic combo knockouts. No one wants to get punched, kicked, headbutted 64 different ways. 6. One-dimensional characters, meaning the characters in video games are not very deep or interesting people to talk to. They only have one driving force and, like, avenging their dead father, and that's all they talk about. Plus they're physically, they're two-dimensional. Okay. Lessons learned from a fighter's champion. An interview with Rumble McSkirmish. What's your favorite food?
Anything that can be eaten is a power-up!
Who would win in a fight, a grizzly bear or a shark?
Ha ha! I laugh at such a fight. I would use my superior intelligence and strength to beat up the shark and the bear with a baseball bat, making me the ultimate champion.
Okay, but if the fight was only between the shark and the bear...
Ultimate champion!
What do you like to do for fun?
Travel around the world and defeat the greatest fighters!
What is your greatest accomplishment?
Finding the man who killed my father, which I have not yet done. But when I do, it will then be my greatest accomplishment. Father, I will avenge you!
Right. Do you have any advice to our readers?
Winners don't lose!
How to make a fashion statement while being invisible! I think if I had to pick one magical ability, I would choose invisibility. Hands down. When else can you parade around naked and not get yelled at? But as an invisible woman out on the town, what would you do when you want to be seen? How are all the boys going to know that they are in the presence of your fabulous self? Here's a simple task for any aspiring artist. Draw a picture of yourself being invisible, but wearing one piece of clothing that really says you. In other words, draw nothing but your most distinctive and favorite clothing. Try to make it look like it's on your invisible body. Join the invisible party!
Oh, so apparently my version of the book is missing the parts that you actually have to draw in the book for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing to know.
Which is fine, because I don't want anyone drawing on the screen.
I mean, it's their computer, so I guess...
Yeah, but I mean, it's just something I don't recommend doing. Creature communication. Monsters aren't easy to talk to, and not just because public education is really rare in haunted forests. Here are some hard-earned tips if you want to have a chat with your recently discovered monster. Number 1, do try English. You'll be surprised how many monsters speak it. 2, do have a multilingual dictionary or translator app on your phone. If they don't speak English, your best bet is Spanish or, surprisingly, Esperanto. 3, don't try to mimic their non-human language. They'll think you're mocking them, or you will mistakenly say something offensive. 4, do listen closely and record your conversation. They may be speaking backwards. 5, do use hand gestures. Also helpful with a monster who has sensitive hearing. If the monster has no face, tap a message in Morse code on his horrifying faceless head mound. 6, don't talk at all, just get out of there!
Your pet pig. How to interpret his grunts, groans, snorts, and snout twitches. This has the Mabel seal of approval. Translation. Hello, nice to see you. Translation. Would you like to scratch my belly? Translation. Scratch my belly now! Translation. I know there's a corn chip around here someplace. Translation. Cancel my 3 o'clock conference call. Translation. You have frightened me. I shall stay here no longer.
Alright, my dog wants to be let out of my room.
Okay, my dog does not want to be let out of my room, but he does give me these crazy looks every once in a while.
Okay. Oh, nope. She just wanted me to stand up so I'd pay attention to her. So pretending she had to get out of the room.
Hi, dog.
To do that.
I hear dog sound.
Look at this, though. Word jumble. How many creepy words can you make using only the letters found in the following phrase? Please help! This is not a word jumble!
So we can definitely make the word please, this, help, not, is, a,
I got
jumble,
I got
and word.
I got mold, supermodel, eelworms, mousepad, and earlobes, but those aren't creepy. I'm beginning to think this isn't a real word jumble. What to do when the monster is you? I'm gonna somehow the screen size got off at some point, so I'm gonna just redo that.
Okay.
There we go. The last two chapters should have given you a good overview of how to confront, conquer, and control the various paranormal creatures that might cross your path. But what do you do if you or those you love are stricken with some sort of supernatural malady? For instance, if your friend Sue switches minds with a pig, do you try to switch him back, or just accept the fact that he seems to be happier rolling in the mud than he ever was as a handyman? This chapter will teach you how to deal with body switching, shrink rays, and other body-altering phenomena. We won't cover tattoos because there's no cure for being a poser. Oh, you just got zinged, Robbie!
Ayo!
Okay, hold on. My dog is being really annoying. Give me a second.
Thank you, 10H. I'm very proud of my Waddles impression. I worked on it all night. I have 3 animals snuggling with me now. This is the best day ever.
What to do when you wind up as your sister? I've seen some pretty horrifying stuff while living in Gravity Falls, but the scariest stuff I've encountered is when a supernatural change or transformation happens to you. Without a doubt, the most terrifying change that has ever happened to me by far is when my sister and I swapped bodies. It was the worst thing. Here are a few tips on what to do if you are ever in a similar situation. Tip number 1, don't panic. It's definitely the first thing you'll want to do, but you must keep a level head. Otherwise, you might get sucked into a sleepover, makeover, or some other terrible girl-related over. Tip 2, figure out what caused the switch. Did either of you discover a genie recently? Make a wish on a shooting star? Create a static charge on a body-swapping carpet? I would never purposefully wish to switch bodies with Mabel, and you shouldn't either, but there's definitely some sort of magic or supernatural force happening, so the sooner you find the source, the sooner you're back to normal. Tip number 3, stay in character. You'll essentially be playing the part of your sister, so you have to act like her to avoid suspicion. She'll have to do the same for you, otherwise when you switch back everyone will think both of you have gone nuts. So remember to wear sweaters and say boop when you touch your nose. You know, girl stuff!
That is not what I sound like, but points for trying.
Yeah, that just sounded like Roger Rabbit. Tip number 4, please! Okay. Tip number 4, you can now panic. It's scary and frustrating being trapped in a... It's scary and frustrating being trapped in a girl's body, especially your sister. You're gonna need a little freak-out time.
Probably Dipper.
Mabel? Navigating the room when you're 2 inches tall.
Potato chip.
Walking back from the kitchen to the chair in front of the TV doesn't sound too difficult, but imagine what that epic journey would be like if you're only 2 inches tall. Here's how to stay alive when you're the size of a potato chip. Don't get lost. Everything will look drastically different from down there, so find the tallest point in the room as a reference point. A hanging light bulb or stain on the ceiling works great. 2, watch out for dust bunnies. Balls of hair and dust can trap you and make your allergies go crazy. 3, watch out for pigs. Pigs are notorious for eating most anything they can fit in their mouths. You are only potato chip sized.
Potato chip.
Don't be mistaken for tasting like one. 4, don't get stepped on. But if you can avoid it, try to get near that space of the heel on a dress shoe in one of the treads of a sneaker. 5. Carpets equals jungles, so don't get trapped in their gigantic fuzzy fibers. 6. Catch a ride. Hamsters, squirrels, or even large bugs make for great transportation. Like riding a horse, you'll get to your destination faster and probably have a blast while doing so.
This happened.
10 heads are better than 1. The upside to cloning yourself. If you only get your information on cloning from TVs or movies, then you're probably going to have a pretty negative view of the subject. But speaking from personal experience, I will say that there isn't anyone out there that is going to get you like a clone will. Of course, the problems start when your clone actually wants to get you so they can get rid of you and take over your life. Now, let's compare some of the good and bad things about cloning. Positive. Can do all your chores. Leaves you more time to focus on the important stuff. Likes the same games. Doesn't fight over what show to watch. Gets projects completed in half time. Tries out a new haircut without messing up your own hair. Knows exactly what you're thinking. No more misunderstandings. Negative. Won't do your chores, just as stubborn and uncooperative as you are. All games end in a tie. Wants all your stuff. Looks at you weird. Will call the girl you like and ask her out before you have a chance to. Knows exactly what you're thinking. No way to outwit them.
When Dipper is dealing with his clone selves, I call them double dippers, and he threw a shoe at me. At first, it was hard to tell them apart, but any twin sister worth her sweaters can see the slight differences between the copies of Dipper Classic, between the copies and Dipper Classic. Can you help me pick out which is the real Dipper? See page 107 for the answers.
Mine says 103.
Mine says 107.
That's amazing.
I know, it's really weird.
But yours is your
Goodbye,
book.
Fatima Isra.
Tell them about how your book is signed by Alex Hirsch. Tell them the story.
We went to New York Comic Con, Chuckford and I did, and we met Alex Hirsch, and I wore my kitten fists, and he wanted a picture with me, and then he signed my book special. He signed it, Alex Hirsch.
And that picture's on his Twitter.
It's on his Twitter. He tweeted a picture with me, and I cried. I literally went behind my friend's booth and sat down and cried. It was the best day of my life.
And you asked him, you knew that Emmy Sissy Riga was uncomfortable with your Alex cosplay, so you asked him if he was uncomfortable.
I asked him if he was okay with it, and he said it was fine. He liked it when fans did weird stuff, and I felt immediately better.
Yeah, which is why I decided that I wouldn't have a problem playing him in the last what probably happens in Gravity Falls.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome for asking him that. Because I'm not going to lie, I was seriously bothered. Because I know Emmy Ciceriega is one of his good friends. So, I was really worried.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have to worry.
I was
Her
pretty
opinion
worried,
is hers,
too.
Not Alex Hirsch's. He's a cool cat. How many times am I gonna write about cute boy band clones? Several times!
What time is it? It's film times. What time is it? It's film times. What we gonna get? Several boys. How we gonna get them?
Sorry, that was yesterday, so I had to.
Teen Girl Squad is my everything. I love Teen Girl Squad. Yeah, he signed my book. He also signed a book for Chuckford, but then I gave it to my friend Amanda, and she gave me Dipper Tea as a gift. So
I did get a
that
book
was
signed
exciting.
for her friend, because I just wanted to meet Alex. I didn't have my book with me, and she had an extra book, and it was one book per person, so she gave me her friend's book to get signed, so I could stand in line and meet him. And then I talked to him as Fozzie Bear. I did a couple seconds of improv as him with the cosplay I had from my wrist up. He just said completely casually, seeing Fozzie Bear was a normal thing for him. Oh, hey Fozzie, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. And I said,
That's right, you brought me in as a consultant for sock opera.
and he said, oh yeah, right. Sorry we had to pay you in honey, by the way. And then I said,
Oh no, I'm okay with that.
That was the best day ever, Chuckford.
and then I went to work. Then I ran to work.
Yes.
I
That was a good day.
doing an audio strike for an off-Broadway show that day. Okay,
You got paid in money.
a lot of money, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
How many times am I gonna write about cute boy band clones? Several times! Do you know what kind of clones are boring? Dipper clones. Do you know what kind of clones are amazing? Several times! It's a boy band made of cute clones. Dipper says I'm obsessed, but really, I just really like several times. I read Several Times magazine, have all of their albums, and sing their songs while staring at myself in the mirror. Here's a list of my favorite things about them. Favorite song, Mabel Girl. They wrote it for me! Favorite band member. It's hard to choose because they're all literally the same person. But I gotta go with Deep Chris. Favorite album, Cray Cray. Favorite sayings and lyrics? We're not threatening. Favorite quirk? They're all clones. How adorable. What's your favorite band? How much do you know about them? Fill in the survey about your favorite band to see how much you know. I'll allow you to do that.
Maybe you just shouldn't read the parts that are asking you to write on the book just because I can't show them to the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, in response to the question on page 105, which is which clone is the correct Dipper, it's B. But I would have said C. But since I'm his sister and I know which one is the real Dipper,
No.
it's B.
What? See? My eyes don't look like that.
Yes, they do!
No, they don't.
Yes.
And also, what is with that pink shirt on E?
I think that they were out of toner.
And look at D's tongue.
It's green! You ate some Smile Dip.
I gotta say though, I think F is onto something with those shoes.
I do. I think the blue shoes are great. I should get you those for Christmas. Or for our birthday.
Alright, dealing with shapeshifters. Definitely not Mabel. Unlike clones who are actual copies of someone, shapeshifters are just jerks trying to fool you into thinking they're someone they're not. But just because your sister is acting extra weird, it doesn't mean she's been replaced by a doppelganger. Use the following flowchart to tell. If a shapeshifter or of me were writing this, he would not have used this kind of sophisticated foreign terminology. All right, you're gonna pick the path for us. All right, Mabel, for us to continue.
Yeah!
Okay. All right, say hello to your sister.
So we can either choose she hisses and climbs up the wall, or she hisses and says hello. I'm going to choose she hisses and says hello.
Her voice sounds
Like an opera singer with rocks in her mouth, or more or less like your sister. I'm going to go with an opera singer with rocks in their mouth.
all right. Then shapeshifter. Okay, yes, I can say your name before I have to go. Hello, Green Sphinx.
Hi, Green Sphinx!
All right, let's try this again. Say hello to your sister.
She hisses and says hello.
Her voice sounds...
More or less like your sister.
As you talk, she...
Either is really sweet and calls you by name, or keeps calling you Dorcas and throwing things at you. That's it.
As you exit, she...
Says, see you later, and grows a third eye. Or runs ahead and calls dibs on the TV. That one.
All right, that would definitely be my sister. Do I like anime? I haven't watched any yet, but I'm very excited for the Ace Attorney anime premiering April 2nd. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be making Ace Attorney anime abridged, which you can subscribe to at the link that's going to show up in the chat in a second. You should you should all subscribe to Ace Attorney Anime Abridged right there. It's
Do the thing.
yeah.
Do the thing, friend.
Okay, there's Go for it.
Spend the day as someone else. This has the Mabel seal of quality.
So Amanda gave me that sticker when we went to see Inside Out, and it's still on the back of my monitor.
I love that.
And I have the You the Best sticker from Gulf War on the wall next to me, which she gave me when we were marathoning Supernatural together.
I approve of this. You didn't eat your You the Best sticker, clearly, so that's good.
No, because then someone would have to rip open my stomach to get it out of me.
Yes, this is true.
Pretend you are your brother, or sister, or parent, or pet. Dress up like them. Imitate their voice, and do things that they would do.
That's not how I talk!
Yes, it is. Record your experiences and impressions below. What's it like to be someone else? You can write that on your own separate piece of paper. Don't write it on the screen. Or do write it on the screen. That's up to you, friend.
Don't write it on your screen. We are not responsible for any damages made to your monitor or
We're just
laptop.
responsible for fun.
Hold on. I'm eating a chip backer.
Oh, Blar's gonna show up.
The trouble with time travel. How to avoid paradoxes, alternate time streams, and your past self. Time travel seems like a great idea, right? If you could, why not travel past that big test you have on Friday and see what all the right answers are? Or leap back to the first day of school and start over? Or better yet, why not go to the start of the summer and avoid school entirely for 3 months? That sounds like a great idea, but what do you do when you run into yourself on opening day at the public pool? Time travel comes with a lot of problems, paradoxes, and mind-numbing math. Puzzling through it all can give the novice traveler a horrible headache, referred to as a time drain! Luckily for you, I've done my fair share of leaping. Voyaging? Trekking? Write me if you have any suggestions for a cooler term than just time traveling. Anyway, I've learned the tricks of time travel trade the hard way, and you're about to reap the rewards of all my experience. After reading this, you should have all you need to know to avoid the pitfalls and become a successful leaper, voyager, trekker, journeyer.
And he hopes that each leap
will be the leap
home.
Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum accelerator and vanished. He awoke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping each time that his next leap would be the leap home.
I love that you have that memorized.
Yeah.
4 reasons why we are actually twins.
Wait, where did the... Shoot. I was just about to start playing the song on the kazoo, and now I can't find it.
Oh, no.
Shoot. Oh, well. Time Travel 101. The first part of successful time travel is knowing how to travel, of course. Well, the easiest way to travel is to get your hands on a time travel device. Do you want me to put the episode up on live stream? Because I'm going to be watching it on the computer, so, you know.
Do it!
Yeah.
I can throw up my Skype and we can live stream with you if you want.
No, I'm not going to be commentating on the episode.
Oh, you're just going to be live streaming the episode.
Yeah, I'll, here, 7 p.m. EST, go...
Here.
Livestream.com/20 of them. I'll throw that up tonight.
Yes, then you too can watch Gravity Falls.
Yeah. The first part of successful time travel is knowing how to travel, of course. Well, the easiest way to travel is to get your hands on a time travel device, Figure 1. Doesn't sound easy, does it? Lucky for us, there are some pretty incompetent time travelers out there, Figure 2, and they always seem to be dropping their devices. Let's examine this time travel device. Looks like a normal tape measure, right? But if you look more closely, you'll... Okay. Sorry to all those reading this chapter. How can I explain this? Okay. It's Dipper writing this, but not the Dipper who started writing this chapter. I'm Dipper from the future. I had to leap back in time, decided to go with leaping and leaper, and stop my past self from giving you the secrets of time travel. I come from the calamitous future where time travel knowledge is common. Everyone is constantly leaping back to fix every little mistake or leaping forward to see what happens on their favorite TV show.
It's my favorite TV show, though. I love Quantum Leap so much.
The paradoxes keep piling up, and there are so many alternate timelines. It just makes my head hurt thinking about it. So, I must stop Past Dipper from completing this chapter. In fact, it would be safer if I just burned the entire book. If I am successful, the horrific world I live in will never come to pass. In fact, it should cease to exist as well. But I'm still here, so does that mean I'm already failed? My head is throbbing from all this time math. I'm not sure where... Hey everyone, you can ignore everything that Future Dipper was writing about. This is farther in the future, Dipper, and in my time all the troubles of Future Dipper's world have worked themselves out. Things are great now, so it would all be lost if I allowed Future Dip to stop Past Dip. Plus, there's some other really cool stuff that Past Dipper has written into this book, and it would be a shame if all that hard work he/I did was for nothing. So before I run out of time, I will explain the secret to time travel. You don't need to get a time travel device. You can create your own if you just know this one basic principle of fourth dimensional quantum quasar physics. Don't worry, it's very easy to learn. You just... I'm not listening, blah, 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 I flanked this out. And then you get a... and then you... Okay, I'm censoring this on behalf of the Time Paradox Avoidance Enforcement Squad. Everything. This is forbidden information. Further, I cannot allow any of you to see any of this. Future, there's nothing to see here. Move on. Continue reading other chapters of this book. I don't need anyone causing any messes that I'm eventually going to have to fix past. It's just a lot of work for me. So there's nothing worth reading on this hard page. I don't, please just ignore everything you secret, you. Fourth, easy, future, further, time, world, lost, past, all, work, about, and in other, all, time, device, dimensional, worry, further, time, world, plus, shame, hard, simple. This chapter edited by Blended from the Time Anomaly Removal Crew.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty brilliant, but I wasn't sure how you were gonna keep it up for the whole thing.
Yeah, I wasn't able to.
Mabel's not hard, really easy, totally obvious guide to time travel. Step 1, sit in a chair. Step 2, look at a clock. Step 3, you are traveling through time at a rate of 60 seconds per minute. Bam! Pow, 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 pow. Chuckford, are you there?
Codes, curses, and other secret stuff. So apparently time travel is a secret that I'm not going to be able to share with you guys, but perhaps my future selves in the Time Anomaly Removal Crew. It's Time Paradox Anomaly Reinforcement Squadron!
Okay, whatever you say, Blar Blar.
It's Blended! Will allow me to write a chapter and some other secrety biz that won't affect the space-time continuum? Yes? We're good? Okay, great. What I should have done is written the previous chapter in code so that the future spoil sports couldn't ruin it. But it's too late for that. See, this is why time travel is so useful. Maybe I should go back... Never mind. Moving on. Not writing about time travel. Go to the next page and we'll talk about codes. History of codes. The ability to translate your message in confusing language is called cryptography. The more confusing it is, the more powerful it is. Just remember this ancient power for good. to always use this ancient power for good and never for evil, for super evil or for little Gideon.
Nerd alert! Mabel here. I'm going to spruce up Dipper's page with some dry page of history with some fun Mabel edits.
As long as there have been secrets, there have been codes, possibly dating back as far as 500 BC.
BC? What's that stand for? Boring codes?
Working out how to crack a code is much like solving a puzzle. And since puzzles are fun, cracking codes has been a form of fun and entertainment for smart and cool people, cool enough for people smart and cool enough to put their brain to the test.
I like puzzles with cats on them. This chapter needs more cats. Meow, 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 meow.
Famous codes, and now the good stuff. I'm going to teach you how to crack a few codes, but you can't share this information with anyone. Remember, codes work best when they remain a secret. Excuse me, I sneezed. Caesar cipher. The code shifts or rotates the letters of the alphabet to a new meaning, so the letter A becomes the letter B, and so on. The alphabet can be shifted up to 26 different ways, since there are 26 letters in the alphabet. If you rotate the alphabet one place to the right, A becomes B, and the phrase "Dipper is awesome" becomes Bixelfettimpimf. Here's how the code works when you shift the letters 12 spots to the right, so the letter A becomes the letter M. With this version of the Caesar cipher, Mystery Shack becomes Yekakaf Etmau. Try saying that 3 times fast. Or don't, you might give yourself a headache. Now try and work this out on a piece of paper. Using the Caesar cipher where A equals M, you can solve the following phrase. You can see if you can solve what the following phrase says. Pakag fatuv was ik zik yok.
Okay, sorry. I was giving someone the link to our thing. But like, okay. Nerd alert!
Hi, Happy Leaky.
Okay. Are we on the next page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cracking codes is so boring.
Having a good, complicated, uncrackable code is very important, Mabel.
You know what's uncrackable? My sleepy eyelids after reading this chapter. Buzzing!
Why is the arrow pointing to that thing?
Because he's dancing. He's one of the dancing brothers. The dancing brothers.
The Dancing Brothers! Gonna have a good time tonight. Gonna have a good time tonight. Gonna have a good time tonight.
Height. That's my favorite. I love the dance. I love the dancing brothers.
I'm gonna go get my good kazoo just in case.
Okay.
You stall.
Okay. All right. So, friends that you cannot see right now, I have my sugar gliders in my lap, and I will bring them up and introduce them to you, and they will also sniff the microphone quietly. Come here, Lily. Just let me give you all the love. Okay, Lily is at the microphone. You can't hear anything because sugar gliders don't say much, but I can make her say something. Hi, my name is Lily, and I am super cute, and I don't know what this big black thing is. It looks like a pantyhose on a coat hanger. And this is Marilyn. And this is Marilyn. She's also quiet, and she's really interested in this. And she's like, hi there, I'm Marilyn, and I really like to have fun, and I like to eat bananas. Congratulations, you guys have been introduced to my cute animals now. All 3 of them.
At Bash Cipher, this code reverses the alphabet, so A becomes Z, B becomes Y, and so on. This is a pretty easy code to crack. It only has one possible key, unlike the Caesar cipher's 26 possible keys. Try solving this code using the @bash cipher. Substitution cipher. These codes are really cool because they can code a letter into any symbol, letter, or number you want. For this code, you'll have to get creative and remember where you keep the keys so the solution is somewhere nearby at all times. The first example of a substitution cipher is where we'll replace the letters with numbers. With this substitution cipher, where A equals 1 and Z equals 26, also known as A1Z26, what does the following phrase say? The coolest thing about substitution ciphers is that you can swap out anything for the letters to customize your own unique code. Here's a code I just made up. Wow, what a confusing and random code. Without this key, it would take forever and be extremely frustrating to crack this code. Because it is so random, be sure not to lose track of the key, or the secrets may be lost even from you. There's no easy way to remember this code like the previous code, A1Z26. Try decoding the following phrase using the code I just created.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Hello, Shelby? Oh. The calls. Calls being.
Yes. Yes. What are we ready for? I was petting my cute animals. Are we ready for Bill?
Yep, I'm gonna.
Is that what we're talking about?
I'm just
or is
gonna.
there something else that I'm missing.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the connection is very slow thing goes away.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Wait.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut off my phone because that's
They're
probably
necessarily out of order. I think that there are two different versions of the book. There's because his pages are numbered and my pages are also numbered, and they're just numbered differently. So I think that there are two different versions of the book. One's an updated version.
Okay, I'll be
Mine.
No, I
is
think
the
there's
more updated version though.
I think there might be like an actual like internet downloadable version that doesn't have parts you can fill in.
Okay.
And I think this is screenshots from like a downloadable version.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
The Kindle version. So, what are you guys most excited about in the episode that's coming up? I'm hoping that we get to see Zyler and Kraz again, because I love Mabel's Dream Boys. They have all the best lines, always. And they're super deep. I don't know if you heard them speaking their super deep stuff in the last episode, but I'm pretty stoked about that.
All right, the connection speed between you is fast. Here we go.
Go.
Well, oh, shoot. Okay. Well, old Pine Tree really is adorable, isn't he? Watching this sentient amalgamation of skin and plasma try to write a decent book is like watching a pancake try to teach a class on astrophysics. The only thing Dipper is an expert in is how to be in denial about the looming destruction that crawls closer toward humanity with every rotation of their planet around this underwhelming star. His simple-minded codes and supernatural tips won't help him when the rise of my nightmare realm brings forth a... Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just say it's gonna be a real party. Mabel, on the other hand, her I like. Fun is just another way of saying chaos, and I'm the master of that. Here's a list of really fun things. Pulling teeth out of a deer's mouth. Asking why until someone runs out of answers and starts sobbing uncontrollably. Bending your fingers backwards as far as you can. Eating childhood memories. Making time stop forever. Transforming into whatever form people fear most. Silly straws, they crack me up. They're so silly. The conspiracies in this book are cute, sure, but they're just the tip of the triangle, you dig? You want to know about some real conspiracies? Can you handle some real knowledge? The moon landing was fake to hide the truth that the moon doesn't exist. It's a two-dimensional disc hiding alien space surveillance. Chairs have feelings, and you cause them pain whenever you sit on one. Western democracy is a sham propped up by an elite cabal of the super rich. They have a really great rec room. I play ping pong there sometimes.
Global warming will eventually release something frozen in a glacier that's almost as powerful as me. Remember that thing your parents told you? The thing they said was really important and would make you feel safe and secure and help you sleep at night? And they were lying! Pleasant dreams! Anyway, it's been fun tap dancing on your heads, but I've got places to be and alternate realities to tamper with. You humans are such tiny-minded folk. You can't see the ultraviolet patterns on flowers, understand the motion of the stars, or hear the thoughts of animals. Heck, I bet you can't even figure out the code I've hidden throughout this book. I'll be back, but remember, Nostradamus was a hack. Morality is a mental cage designed by the weak. How's Annie? Bye!
That was glorious. Get some water, you deserve it.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I stumbled over my words a few times, though.
Remix. We'll have to have the remix when he has his kazoo out. I can't do it at the same time. I'm so excited. It's not the last time. It's the last time we're gonna hear it live. It's not the last time we're ever gonna hear it because I'm gonna listen to it every day for the rest of my life because that's how I roll. And
This is the Bill Cipher Show. It takes place entirely in the nightmare realm. That is all there is now. Your reality is no more. And I rule over everything. The Bill Cipher Show. Let's watch it right now. Dooby Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. Bop.
Oh man. Oh man, sorry about that last page, everyone. When I woke up, I tried erasing it, but it didn't work. It doesn't look like it's written in pencil, ink, or any other substance I know of. I then tried ripping it out, but every time I tried, I started to fall asleep again. Spooky. I'm not sure what Bill Cipher's up to, but I just avoid reading that previous page if you hadn't already. Morse code. Morse code, named after inventor and giant beard haver Samuel Morse, is another famous code that can be used in a variety of ways. The code is made up of dots and dashes, or dits and dahs if saying them out loud, that represent different letters. Some radios or walkie-talkies can send signals in beeps or tones that you can control. You can send this code with audio by making a quick dit with the tone for a dot and a longer dah for a dash. You can also send this code visually by turning a flashlight on and off in similar intervals. This is fun and also confuses the heck out of fireflies. All this code cracking is making me dizzy. I think I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a moment.
Wake up, Dipper! Sorry.
My dog just knocked something over and I felt a piece of plastic hit my shoulder. Hold on.
Okay. Dog, why did you do that? Why did you do that, dog? The poopy. You should not have knocked all the things over. You should instead have given him all they love, because that is what cute doggies do. That's what stinker bugs do. They give them all they love. Every time I share the link to this, it says it's an Undertale playing. And so people are like getting confused and they think that this is we're playing Undertale, but we're not. We're playing Gravity Falls. For reals, y'all.
So she intentionally knocked over my light.
Vindictive puppy.
Thank you, Static Fox. It just came out of my mouth. I don't even know what it was.
She doesn't like that I'm not paying attention to her.
You know what? My pets actually could not care less that I'm not paying uber attention to them. Is
Okay.
it a Mabel's Craft Corner time, or is it something else?
Yep, we got that.
Okay. Mabel's Craft Corner. Spooky Brews.
Witches brews.
Witches Brews. Spoopy Brews.
Oh, dude, I have 2 kazoos now.
Can you play them at the same time?
Wait. I can play them.
Can you? Can you play a kazoo playing a kazoo?
Okay, here we go. Kazoo playing a kazoo. Here we go. Let me try that the other way. Good. Hey, Amanda.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Amanda. We're happy to have you back.
We're gonna learn.
Mabel's Craft Corner. Spooky Brews.
We're gonna learn how to make some witches brews.
We're gonna learn how to make some witches brews. Marshmallow.
Seriously. Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh my god.
All right. Working up a supernatural thirst from all that code cracking? How about we quench that dryness with some spooky brews? Dipper's journal explains how to make a lot of cursed and dangerous potions, but I found that most of them can be transformed into pleasing party punches with the removal of a few key ingredients. Drink of the dead. Ingredients: ice, citrus-flavored soda, large spoonfuls of lime sherbet, not sherbet, sherbet.
That's
a
actually.
splash of, huh?
It actually, sherbet can be correct and sherbet. They're both correct, weirdly enough.
I know, it's weird.
Apparently, Mabel's a
splash
sherbet.
of lime juice and the blood of your enemies. Mix all the ingredients in a glass cup or glass, comma, cup, comma, or mug for a potent spooky brew. To make a fun and tasty drink that's non-evil, don't add the blood of your enemies.
What were you saying, Chuckbird?
Oh, I was saying that Mabel's a sherbet, not a sherbet.
Yes.
I-
Yeah.
And apparently also a soda, not a pop, for that matter.
Yes, soda. Because soda's way better than pop.
Ghoul spittoon. Ingredients: a can of frozen berry juice, water, lemonade, a handful of goblin hair. First, mix the frozen concentrate and a can full of water into a pitcher to make berry juice. Then pour that juice into an ice cube tray. When your berry juice ice cubes are frozen, place them in a glass and pour your lemonade and pour it in your lemonade and goblin hair. You can replace the goblin hair with sprigs of mint for a tastier drink.
Oh no, code cracking. Oh no, I wrote this super secret message in code so Mabel couldn't read it, but after drinking some of Mabel's spooky brews, I can't remember the code key. Did I use Atbash cipher? The A1Z26 substitution cipher? Wait, it looks like there's a little Morse code in there as well. I must have mixed all 3 codes to make a super code.
Super code! Another Mabel's
can
Craft
you-
Corner?
Can you
Or-
help me decode my super secret message? GL7520Y. Okay. Yes, another Mabel's Craft Corner.
Okay, Mabel's Craft Corner. This has the Mabel seal of approval. Time to craft your own language. Ha! Wordplay! But really, coming up with your own language isn't that hard. Pick Latin, for instance. Totally made up by some kid in, I'm guessing, Latin America. It has 2 simple rules. Take all the consonants at the start of the word and move them to the end and add a for the word and add a. For words starting with a vowel, add yay. Yay, fun, right? English. Mabel, able yay, or able may. That's Pig Latin. Cute, ootke. Braces, aces bray. Eggs, eggs yay. See? Simple! I've made up my own personal language that I call Waddles Latin. Can you figure out the pattern? English, Mabel. Waddles Latin, able models. Cute, oot coddles. Braces, aces broddles. Eggs, eggs waddles. Just move the consonant to the end and add oddles. For words that start with a vowel, add waddles. Everything is better with waddles. Fun makers are so busy making dreams come true and raising various roofs that we don't have time for long phrases. That's why we shorten them and come up with acronyms. Everyone knows these common ones. BFF, best friends forever. BRB, be right back. IMHO, in my humble opinion.
I thought it was honest opinion.
Humble opinion dipper, I know what I'm talking about. I'm an expert. LOL, laugh out loud. SWAK, sealed with a kiss. Here are some of my own Mabel brand acronyms. BBFFAEAE, best friends forever and ever and ever. WWWD, what would Waddles do? IMAO, in my awesome opinion. YUASCC, why you actin' so cray-cray? TC4ANS, this calls for a new sweater. ROTFLUIRDTSAOTBATAWIBTQOTKAATUAM. Rolling on the floor, laughing until I rolled down the stairs and out the door and off a cliff and onto a boat and across the sea and over into Australia, where I become queen of the koalas and aid in their uprising against mankind. Only use this under a very certain very specific circumstance. I'm the queen of koalas! That's me. Another kind of language is the language of fashion. Each sweater I wear has a symbol on it. Can you can you figure out what each one is? Dipper, do you have a picture of all of my sweaters? Yeah, there it is. That's my sweaters. You guys can just shout to the world what you think the sweaters are.
Yeah,
I'll definitely
we noticed.
hear you.
I do have the pictures. We noticed that when Mabel met when Mabel met Mermondo, she thought he was from Australia, and when she found out that Marius was from Austria, she started asking questions about Australia. So Amanda and I over the weekend rewatched every Gravity Falls episode.
I'm impressed.
We did. It was impressive, and we were like, oh my god, Mabel thinks every foreigner is from Australia.
I love that though.
It's not polite to curse. I'm sorry that you guys can't read that too well. Let me. I'm gonna change there you go. It's been said that words can hurt as much as weapons. That's especially true if those words are in the form of a mystical curse. It might be tempting to open your paranormal journal to a random page and yell some crazy-sounding junk to get your sister to stop singing boy band songs, but trust me, it always backfires. Here are the top 5 reasons to avoid getting back at your sibling with a magical curse. Number 1. Are you prepared to take care of your new dog sister? Number 2. You may think your sibling has bad BO now, but wait till they're a troll. 3. If you banish them to the netherworld, you'll have to go and pick them up for dinner. 4. How are they going to help with chores when they have snakes for fingers? 5, took away their mouth. Wait, okay. Welcome. Oh, shoot. Welcome to charades for the rest of your life. And there's.
Okay. Sunset WTF, I'm sorry that I didn't say your name earlier. I was reading my book and talking to my pets. So here you go. Sunset WTF.
Sunset WTF?
Senpai gasp.
Now let's do it as Grenda and,
Right.
and Candy.
Okay.
Sunset
Sunset
WTF!
WTF. Senpai gasps.
There's my expertly photoshopped picture of Mabel without a mouth.
Hey!
It was a pretty good. Used the burn tool and the. I think it turned out good. Secret societies. Your ticket inside. There's nothing that's much more secret than a secret society. These shadowy organizations are often the key to unraveling some of the deepest mysteries in the world. But how do you know if you've stumbled onto a hidden cabal or just a meeting of sinister TV executives? Ask yourself the following questions. Hi, Red Ruby. Members like to wear A. Business attire. B. Casual sportswear. C. Heavy wool robes with hoods. They have their meetings in A. The local rec hall. B. A member's living room. Or C. A torchlit subterranean stone chamber. At the start of their meeting, they A. Read the minutes of the last meeting. B. Drink punch and chat. C. Join hands and start chanting Latin. When members see each other in everyday life, they A. Shake hands and set up business lunch. B. Hug and ask about each other's families. C. Avoid eye contact and walk quickly in opposite directions. The emblem of their club, A. has a protractor, compass, or other ancient tool-like symbol. B. was designed by a member's 10-year-old daughter. C. has serpents and griffins around a medieval shield that is covered in Celtic runes. If you answered C to any of these questions, then you have probably discovered a secret society. You will need to infiltrate the group to find out what they're up to. The 5 secrets of highly successful secret society members. There are some quickly snapped photos of some members of the Society of the Blind Eye. Keep these tips in mind when trying to join up. 1. Get your robe tailored. Don't just buy one off the rack. 2. Be ready for the handshake. Don't assume that once you shake hands, it's over. Who knows what extra added gestures and sounds might make up the official greeting. C. Practice your Latin. 90% of secret societies use this language in their rituals. You can fake it when everyone's chanting together, but what if the supreme leader comes up to you during a break and says quid novi? What then? 4. Keep your opinions to yourself. No matter subject matter, no matter how small, should tip them that you're an imposter. 5. Know when your cover's been blown. If more than one member starts chanting and walking slowly towards you, run. Secret societies in real life. Believe it or not, world history is riddled with hidden secretive groups. And some are still active today. From what I've read in the Paranoia Code, my favorite novel ever, is true, some of them might be far stranger than they let on. The symbols are everywhere if you know where to look. On money, in graveyards, on car bumper stickers. You just need to be constantly on the lookout. And if anyone ever catches you exploring, run. Here are some facts about real secret societies. Name: the Freemasons. Founder: the ancient stoneworkers of England. Freemasons mission: Freemasons are the most widely known secret society in the world. It is said that being part of this secretive group would allow its members to be connected to the most powerful people on Earth. Sounds bogus until you realize that George Washington, Franklin Roosevelt, George Bush, astronaut Buzz Aldrin, and countless other presidents and celebrities were members. They claim their mission is charity and brotherhood, but there was a time when people in America were so suspicious of them that there was a political party actually called the Anti-Mason Party. I totally get it. Everyone is jealous when they're not let into a club. Can I say hi to you in a Bill voice, or let me turn the mic down? Hi! Okay. Symbols today. The most common Freemason symbol is a compass and a square with a G in the center, which I'm going to guess stands for G. Don't you wish you were a member? Check cemetery. These are everywhere. Name.
Fun fact, the opera The Magic Flute is all about Freemason symbolism. Because Mozart was a Freemason, and the guy that wrote the script was also a Freemason, so like there's all this Freemasonry symbol in that.
I can play with my nose.
Can you play with both nostrils?
No, one is always stuffed, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on to number 2.
Number 2, Skull and Bones. A secret society in Yale University, Skull and Bones was supposedly founded as part of a rivalry of school debate teams in 1832. I was in debate class once, and it was nowhere near as creepy as this. Members, or bonesmen, are chosen every year and must go through super creepy and elaborate hazing rituals, including meeting in a tomb, which might sound cool, except can you imagine being locked in a tomb with a bunch of preppy rich nerds overnight? No thanks. Like most secret societies, their main mission is to simply have a place where they can pat their own backs in private and make everyone jealous. Although, considering that their members have included future U.S. presidents, maybe it's not bad to have a friend on the inside. Symbols today. Their insignia is a skull and crossbones with the number 322 under it. My guess is that's the number of dollars each member carries in their pocket at all times in case they need to tip their butlers. Name, the Royal Order of the Holy Mackerel. Founder, next to nothing is known about this society, and I wouldn't believe it existed if my great-uncle didn't seem to have so much of their stuff lying around. Mission, judging from the name, I assume it's probably just a fishing club or something? I mean, I like fish as much as the next guy, but making a whole club about it seems a little woohoo. Symbols today, just take a look around the Mystery Shack. The stuff is everywhere. Tarps, hanging cloths, lots of weird combinations of Egyptian heads, scimitars, stars, and so on. It's almost as if someone with zero knowledge of history just jammed a bunch of mysterious-looking stuff together. Whenever I asked Grunkle Stan about it, he always changes the subject, but I'll get to the bottom of this one day.
Mabel's seal of quality. Hey guys, I need your help to get Waddles through this secret society underground chamber and back to the safety of the Mystery Shack. It's another maze. Dipper, can you do it?
Yep, I got this. Okay. Alright, there's Waddles. Okay, let me show mouse. Here we go. So Waddles is here. Let me just take a quick... Alright, got it. Wait. Nope. Okay, here we go. So we have to go up here. And then through here. Around here. Hey, look, it's Beardy.
Beardy! He's a treasure.
Did you see the tweets of Alex having Beardy rolled out of his offices when he was moving out?
I did.
That was the saddest thing for me. That because when you put a taxidermied buffalo down in a hallway, you don't expect to not have access to that hallway anytime soon. You know, that's not something you put somewhere with the intent of moving later.
That is true. Although, to be fair, Beardy was there for like 3 or 4 years, so...
Yeah, maybe 5.
Maybe 5, yeah.
Because, you know,
Beardy's been there for a while.
Because, you know, it takes about a year to make an episode, so that means they would have had to have started in 2011.
Yeah. Alright.
Friendship Club! You know what's better than a secret club? A friendship club! Candy, Grinda, and I have the best friendship club. To be a member, you have to know all the ins and outs of being a best friend. Customized hugs. What are you saying with your hug? One-armed hug means, oh, hi, hey, what's up, casual acquaintance? A pat on the back with wide eyes is a hug usually reserved for an awkward sibling.
Pat.
Pat. To show you really mean your friendship, use both arms and add a customized flourish to show you care. A quick double squeeze, a calming back scratch, mid-back, or a vice-like bear hug are all great customizations. Spit Sisters! It's like being blood brothers, but for girls. You and your friends spit into your hands and then shake hands together, sealing your friendship in saliva. Then you immediately wash your hands because you got spit all over them. Gross! Sassy sayings. What up, girl? Why you acting so cray-cray? Uh-oh! Oh, heck no, faux show, yo! Use those to make up your own. Use those or make up your own. It doesn't matter if what you're saying actually means anything as long as they're fun to say. Friendship bracelets. Let the world know you're best friends by making them a friendship bracelet.
Oh, look, it's them being backup dancers.
Yes. I love them.
The mystery blot. You guys, I turned to this page to write about the most secret in Gravity Falls, but then I found this. What is this symbol? What does it mean? Where did it come from? The more I look at it, the more I start to see, like, that part looks an awful lot like Grunkle Stan, right? Do you see it?
Nope, you're just crazy, Dipper.
This could be a message from a supernatural being who's trying to show me something important from the future. This could be big. I'm going to stare at this for the next few hours and see what I can find. I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Okay, you guys, I've been studying the mysterious blot on the previous pages for a full day, and I may be losing it a bit. I've decided to get some outside opinions to help me pinpoint the origins of this blot, which will hopefully help me uncover the mystery behind it.
This thing looks like my memory of the 60s.
Aw, man, gross. This looks like that one time I spun Thompson around after he ate too many hot dogs, and, well, let's just say the shape is what splattered on his shoes 5 minutes later.
I think it looks like friendship or intestines.
It looks like a body, but it's changing. Why is it changing?
It looks like what I see when I take off my glasses. Teehee.
Nachos. Man, I could really go for some nachos right now.
Looks like my handwriting. Woohoo!
I'm asking pigs for advice. I need to take a break.
The mystery blot revealed. Mabel Angelo here. Dipper's been staring at that blob a few pages back for like 1 billion hours trying to figure out what it means and where it came from. He thinks it's the biggest mystery of all times, but the truth is, I think it was a finger painting of one of my latest caricatures.
Caricatures!
Caricatures! That's a caricature where I make everybody look like cats. When I accidentally dropped a big blob of black paint on his book. Naturally, I closed the book to make it look like I wasn't responsible, but that's just squished the paint to make it look even weirder. Perfect! Grunkle Stan called the squished painting a Rorschach test. Apparently he had to take those during his loony days. I guess whatever you see there is supposed to reveal something about you. What do you see? By the way, you can make your own. Just find a piece of paper, slather a bunch of paint on it, on only one half of it, and then fold the paper in half, making a sort of paint sandwich. When you unfold it, you'll see a mirror image. Mirror image of that paint blob. It looks really neat. See?
Hey, Candy! Candy?
That is not my page.
No, but someone wanted to hear our voices. Also, some people wanted shout-outs. I can shout!
Hello, who wanted a shout out?
First, we're giving a shout-out to our homie Holo.
Hello, homie Holo.
And then we're supposed to shout out Deck Builders, the trading card game.
I have no idea what you just said, Grenda.
Deck Builders, the trading card game!
Deck Builders, the trading card game.
That's a person's name!
Oh, that is a very nice game.
Name!
Name.
Alright. That was fun.
Okay. Page 147 or whatever it is for you.
Yep.
And there's a caricature of Dipper and it's so cute.
Hey everyone, Dipper here. I haven't written in this book for a while, but I think I'm onto something big with that mysterious blobby image that appeared in this very book. My theory is that there was a librarian who visited Gravity Falls around 50 years ago. While he was in town, he accidentally slipped through a trans-dimensional tear in reality, and he's been trapped in another dimension parallel to this one. Over the years, he has slowly learned how to communicate through multiple dimensions, but his methods are crude and messy, probably because he's developing a whole new type of technology as he goes along. Man, I'm so psyched about this discovery! If I can communicate with him, I'll have proved the existence of a multiverse! All I have to do is... it looks like Mabel wrote something on the previous page. I'll just give that a quick read just to see what silliness she's been passing on to your readers. Probably something about how if you drape it under your nose, it looks like you have a mustache or whatever. Hold on.
Mabel here. Dipper just read my previous page about the ink blot incident, and he looks... Well, it's difficult to describe the look on his face. And since we all know that a picture is worth 1 billion words, and 1,000,003 words, I'll just add the art to my... I'll just use my art to express how Dipper looks right now. With one of my patented, not really patented, caricatures!
Caricatures!
I'm about to sneeze.
In response to your question, John Dark C6, Beamo Chop! If this were a real attack, you'd be dead.
And then I'm supposed to shout Carlos Garcia Incorporated forever!
Forever and ever.
Well, that was a waste of 3 days. Moving on.
Dipper! Your cat. Look at the cat. Look at your cat face, Dipper. Pet the cat face. Pet it!
Okay, wait, I'm gonna switch the mouse on. Pet the cat with the mouse. Oh, it's a magnifying glass mouse. That's pretty cool. Cursor, I
Yo,
mean.
my hand is totally the size of this high five.
That's amazing. Alright. Congratulations. You've made it this far, read every chapter, taken every code, and ignored everything Mabel said. Then you've completed my crash course in paranormal mysteries. I tip my pine tree hat to you. You are on your way to uncovering the mysteries of the universe, defending the weak, protecting the strange, and making the world a weirder place. I may call upon you one day to join a society that I've been thinking of founding, but I have to graduate junior high first. To finally complete your training and solidify you as your rank as a paranormal expert, read the Oath of the Paranormal Investigator aloud. Repeat after me. Are you gonna?
Oh, do you want me to repeat after you?
I want you to repeat after me. And everyone in
Okay.
the chat at home, repeat after me like you're watching Dora the Explorer or something. Secret oath. I do solemnly swear
I, insert name, do solemnly swear
to be brave in the face of danger,
to be brave in the face of danger,
but never foolhardy.
but never foolhardy.
To trust in the power of magic,
To trust in the power of magic,
but be wary of its dark side.
but be wary of its dark side.
And to share the knowledge I gain with all those who believe.
And to share the knowledge I gain with all those who believe.
Examnerfet, 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 examnerfet!
What he said!
That's backwards message backwards.
I know.
Okay, it's your high five page.
No, now black the oath with a marker and
Nope,
seal the
there's
deal.
there's no marker. This
Oh,
this
you're
is
right.
the no drawing version.
That's instructions. That's instructions.
There's
Okay.
yep. I'm reading the version with all instructions to draw in the book removed.
Okay. Congrats! Now that you've read all of my sections, forward and back, and hopefully upside down, and followed every word of my advice, I declare you officially fun! High five!
Hold on, let me. I'm gonna do something to get this high five up on the full high five up on screen.
Yes!
Just give me a
Let's
second.
get the whole high five up. We're gonna have a giant high five, everybody, all together.
Okay. All right. There we go. Screen capture. All right. Keep reading.
Ready?
Keep reading.
High five, everybody! Smack! High five is happening right now. You can even hold it there so that we have an extended high five, and it's like
you can
a handshake,
if you hold down control and press the little wheel on your mouse, you should be able to change the size of the YouTube box to adjust the size of your hand.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. High five time. High five.
All right, keep reading.
All right. Remember to always bring this to a party. Never take yourself too seriously, and to help the boring people of the world by turning their frowns upside down. Now grab your friends or make some new ones and go have a good time. High five!
Boom.
We did it.
Oh, let me get this image right side up. All right. It says sign here, despite the fact that up until this point not. Okay. The bearer of this document is a qualified mystery hunter and a certified investigator of paranormal activity. Dipper Pines, paranormal investigator.
Wait, now that the high five is officially up, let's everybody do a sideways high five. All on 3. 1.
Well, the high five, I took it
2.
down. Do you want me to put it back up?
No, it's up right now. 3. I did a high five. All right, now we're on the next page.
Oh, and this is Mabel's certificate.
Certificate of Fun. You're a star. This kit is certified fun. Sign here. Mabel.
All right, let me get that up on screen, right side up. Wait, nope.
Okay, so my Gravity Falls cosplay group is commenting on the stuff. Our Grenda approves of your Grenda. Shout out to Kelly and Willie.
Nice.
Y'all are awesome.
All right. To whoever finds this book, my name is Dipper Pines, and I bring you dire warnings from a town filled with horror, mystery, and the supernatural. In order to survive, I've written a few tips and tricks to handling weirdness. And speaking of weirdness, back of the book, Shelb.
Oh, the back of the book. Hi, this is Mabel. Dipper promised me that if I stopped jumping on his bed, he would let me help him with his book. I've got some awesome tips here, like how to eat things you're not supposed to, full contact survival knitting, and how to make your own paper pet crumply. Woo!
Except not in the whatever this is, Kindle version. Mabel, you're messing up my intro. Anyway, I was about to teach you, the reader, everything I know about cracking top secret codes, fighting ghosts, and handling the unknown. So if you're brave enough, let's uncover a world of mystery together.
Hey, Dipper, is it okay if I write my section upside down? Blop, bleep, bloop.
Mabel! All right.
We did it! We read
Let's-
through that whole book.
Now I'm going to play the goodbye song we made up on another
Oh,
stream.
wait, let me go get my ukulele real quick. It'll be so fast.
I know, okay, but I'm going to play the goodbye song that we already made up on another stream. I have the recording here first, while you're getting your your ukulele. Okay? No. I'm playing the recording of the goodbye song from before, and then we'll play something else. Okay?
Oh, okay. Cause
All right, hold on.
ukulele.
Yeah, here we go. First, the recording. I'll let you know when it's over. Okay, I finished playing. Now, which kazoo should I use first of all? Should I use wait, or
I kind of dig both of them, so you can switch back and forth at your whim.
all right,
your
I'm gonna
whimsy.
use this one's louder. Actually, I'll use the quieter one because I'm not in the house alone.
Oh, that's kind of you. That's so thoughtful. I bet your mom appreciates that.
Also, the quieter one is made of wood, which is nice.
Whoa, man.
I know. It's
Whoa,
pretty-
man.
It's hand carved oak.
Whoa. My ukulele is not hand carved, but it's like really fancy looking and it has shell around it.
I
love it.
I liked Awkwards that you were playing in our video.
I know. I love Awkward's ukulele. It's so cute. All right. Are we going to just improv a song?
Sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's been a really long time since we kazookulele.
I did switch there, as you could probably hear.
I appreciate that. I think that's pretty rad.
All right.
Fun fact, I can actually plug my ukulele into my new Scarlet Solo thing. I just don't have a cord to plug my ukulele in.
I was gonna get an electric kazoo, but then I saw that the kazoo itself is really cheap and falls apart easily, and I was like, eh. Though I might be able to connect the mic into one of my current kazoos. That would probably be pretty cool.
That's kind of amazing. We need to do ukulele even when this is over. All right.
Yeah,
What is
so
it that somebody wants us to shout out?
What am I supposed to shout?
What are we supposed to shout out, everybody?
Also, subscribe to Ace Attorney Anime Abridged, where my next series will be.
He will be doing all of the voices and all of the shows abridged on his channel. It is Ace Attorney Abridged.
Me? Okay, Sunset WTF? Sunset WTF?
We are shouting at you.
Oh, Brian! Hello, Brian! I'm shouting!
Brian, we are shouting like that little pony from that show who say yay.
Shout out, summon Demented Chicken Guy!
Summon Demented Chicken Guy.
We did it!
We did it. Did we summon a Demented Chicken Guy?
I don't see a
Is
Demented
it
Chicken.
Lorraine the chicken?
I
with
don't
lipstick?
I don't see it.
I do not see it either. Maybe we have to say it backwards.
Oh. Yug.
Yug.
Neck. Det. Nem. Dead. Namus.
None. To all.
To us. I forgot to do the shout out part backwards.
I know. It is hard to speak backward.
You're really good at it, Candy.
Thank you. I have lots of practice.
Oh man, we definitely. I'm telling you guys, we got to do our next animatic as them two, and then Rachel can be Wendy. So I was talking about this with Amanda, and we had the idea of and it being about an incubus that's coming to visit all the girls in a guy form, all the girls at Gravity Falls in a guy form that most pleases them, and then when they realize it's an evil thing, they have to team up to defeat it.
I am so down with this. You guys write it, and I'll help you write it. I'll cry.
Could you give?
Oh, could we give you a shout out? Okay, Francis Bonnefoy.
Francis Bonnefoy, we are shouting at you.
Fashion master.
Fashion? Oh, do you use a hot glue gun to make your dresses too?
Mick White Rose would like a shout out. Mick White Rose.
Mick White Rose, we are shouting at you. I do not want a succubus to visit me. Please and thank you. I watched Lost Girl. I'm good.
No, it's got to be an incubus, and then it's like some gross hipster boy for Wendy, and for Pacifica, he's rich.
Oh my god.
Alphacado would like a shout out. Alphacado.
Alphacado 1.
Alphacado 1.
Are there more than one alphacados?
Oh, maybe there's a whole team of alphacados.
Maybe they are a dance team. They are a hip hop dance team.
Oh my goodness! Can we see you? Can you get us free tickets?
Yes, please.
Static Fox would like a shout. Static Fox.
Static Fox, you are a fox, and Mabel has rubbed a balloon on you.
Mario Blaster would like a shout out. Shout at Mario Blaster 10. A word.
We are shouting at you. We are not shouting out at you. We are shouting at you.
Where are the other Mario Blasters?
Are there more than one Mario Blaster?
It says Mario Blaster 10.
There are 9 before him.
Shout out Ellison and Gabe and Sam and Gracie and Anna and Trina.
It is my family. Ellison, Gabe, Sam, Gracie, Anna, and Trina. Or is it Anna?
Oh, the only living Mario Blaster, so it's a legacy.
Oh, that is very nice.
Someone said they would like to hear Pacifica at least once.
I don't do a Pacifica.
I did it once. I said
You did it?
I did it in the. I said llama in the
llama.
Llama in what probably happens in.
I need
Disco
to actually.
girl coming through. That girl is
Girl
you.
is you.
All right. My mom is pretty sick of me shouting at this point. I'm gonna cut the stream. It'll be viewable later. It'll be up. It'll be uploaded. It's gonna automatically upload when I stop broadcasting. Bye forever. No, just kidding. Enjoy the finale tonight. Yeah. I'll definitely do more streams when the other. You know they're doing a choose your own adventure book in September. We gotta do
this. This is happening.
We gotta do that, and then in the chat they could choose which page we go to.
Oh my gosh, Chuckford, this is happening. We
Yes.
are doing this.
And then I'll definitely, when they release journal number 3, I'll see if I can keep up talking this deep for a couple hours.
I will just come and make random comments while you are.
You'll be McGucket.
I'll be McGucket.
No. His assistant McGucket as he's writing the book.
Oh, okay.
You'll be young man McGucket.
I'll be young man McGucket.
There you
I
go.
don't know if I can do that,
But I can do old man McGucket.
You should have done it when he had those lines earlier. That's one of the ones that.
Went ahead
for it, but next time I'll totally be McGucket.
Remember, Rachel was him during the.
Yes, she
Gemulus
was, and she
stream.
was glorious.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, every pony.